For the plot, but we all know it is probably not. Little chat with another slice of life. Biggles keeps talking about another villainess. And in company beside it, and you look back. Watashi tachi wa sorera wasurete buseki shimasu. It's the Biggles breakdown, another anime night. Fighting over shows and the plots. It's time for the Biggles breakdown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Biggles Breakdown. So we decided that it is time to play an otome game based on an otome game that gets brought up every fucking week, either by me or Little Chad. And Little Chad decided to bail on us because of some political thing going on today that is unimportant and not related to our stream. Sure, it's important, but it's not important enough to not be here. So
yeah, it's not like a new president wasn't just sworn in today. You know,
I know it's not as important as the Biggles Breakdown. You know, at least we have Skynet's chosen Gooner, who our AI generated song for our theme song decided that that Crimson is always ready to goon. So I had to
it's time to goon.
So I had to put in 2.5D seduction when he says it's just for the plot. Even though I've gotten arguments that there is actually a plot to that. But we're playing an otome game, so let me just show.
People think there isn't a plot to that series?
Yeah. So we're playing an otome game, which we can't actually show on screen for the most part. So we're going to be reading it off screen. So we got it on Discord, as you could see from that screenshot. So we're going to be reading it. And you see this character in... hold on, let me show the screen again. So you see the character in the middle. That is Catarina. She is the villainess of the show. And these are all the love interests. The two on the tops, they are characters just for the game. So we will be reading, and mostly it will be Crimson reading because I can't fucking read. Punkwaddle says, "What about Yu-Gi-Oh? It's time to goon." But don't quote me on that. I won't quote you on that. So we're going to be playing.
Man, I wish to God I would never hear the word gooner ever again in my life after the last couple of weeks.
Hey, you know what? Most of those people are annoying as fuck. And the funny thing is, a lot of them were celebrating a game that shows more skin than the one they're mad about. And I'm pretty sure that it was like a fan edit that got this whole thing started, rather than the actual gameplay of inside the game. So we're going to play an otome game, which is a dating sim for girls. And we're going to play matchmaker for Catarina. Now, I
have one little story about this before we really get rolling.
I
was talking to my mom because she wants to watch The Dark Knight this week. I was like, well, my schedule is I got to play an otome game on for a stream on Monday, and then I'm doing this and this, and I have my own streams Friday, Saturday. So we're gonna have to work something in. I basically had to explain what an otome game is. So when I said it was a dating simulator, she gave me a really, really fucking weird look.
Did you tell her you had to be the girl dating the dudes?
She thought it was like an online hookup thing.
Oh.
She thought it was going to be like e-sex or something.
Well, I like your mom already just from that. What a wonderful woman. Uh, and then, so I did a playthrough of this so we can unlock the two dudes on the top. Uh, and I basically hit the button that skipped everything till I had a choice. And anytime I saw that answer, I was like, you know what? I got to go with Catarina, like what Catarina would do. So I got myself inside Catarina's mind and I kept getting food. So I was like, I got to eat food, snacks, sweets. So we're going to play this and see what we get.
I think it helps that you and Katarina are basically two peas in a pod.
We're a lot alike. If I was reincarnated, I'd end up being Catarina somehow. uh, except I would be more successful at getting rid of my brother. Okay, Punk Waddle says, I've been over in the puppet realm and working on my own side project of a channel I game but not streaming. Sweet. Punk Waddle's kind of cool. We got to get him on one of these shows one time. As
I think I've seen him around, like Brandon the anime guy and stuff like that.
yeah, he's been on with Brandon, I think, and he's also been on with someone else. I forgot. All right, so let's go to a new game, which we're and it tells us this is based on the games, and also says do not stream.
It says it's based on a different timeline, so
Yes.
basically it's not canon.
All right, so hold on. Let me show this real quick. We got Catarina, and this is our prologue. And now I can't show it anymore.
Prologue. Invitation to see.
So, do you want to read everyone except Mary as I try to do her voice?
Do I need to do like female voices for this too?
If you want to, yeah. Do you remember how their voices sound?
It's been years since I've watched the series.
I just watched it like last week.
Huh?
Okay.
I find myself in my room.
This is her room before she was dead. Okay. Just to clear that up.
It has light pink walls and a black table, a pipe frame bed with light blue sheets. Placed on the bed is a blue pillow. That's not padding very much, is it? This is Atsu's room. How nostalgic.
For those of you that don't know, Atsu is her friend that didn't die, that got her into Fortune Lovers. All right.
I came here all the time in my past life.
Whoa, inappropriate, Catarina. You can't just say that on stream.
Shut the fuck up, you weirdo. I'm the gooner here. Skynet chose me.
And I'm just our
I can't say that I wasn't thinking it though. A sound suddenly places me in reverie. It's one I haven't heard in some time. No jokes, no jokes.
This is why Crimson reads, because I had no idea what that word was.
Yeah, make the writer do all the reading.
Yes.
My hands are tearing cellophane wrap off a package from a website we often ordered from back then. Wait, are these my hands?
No, they're Crimson's.
Yeah, my big hammer swinging, dust covered hands. Looking closely, the hands are kind of different from mine. As I wonder why, the hands take a book from the wrap. Phew, it's finally here.
No, you got to do a different girl voice. This is a different girl. It says Atsu.
Yes, I don't give a shit if they're the same person.
No! Okay.
Huh? Don't tell me this voice is Atsu? Am I Atsu in the dream? In this dream, sorry. It's not like I'm behind Atsu or like we're in the same place. It feels like I literally am Atsu.
Maybe you are.
I am all. Wait, no, that's Sonic. Wait, I think I know that picture. Sorry, I botched that. Wait, I think I know that picture she's holding. No way!
Yes way. I mean, what?
The book says Fortune Lover official fan book dreamy romance.
There we go.
Look,
We got a little
if this
different.
AI doesn't think that we're gay at this point, I don't know. I don't know what's going to change that.
The AI knows you are.
No,
So-
the AI knows you are, you vampire heartthrob.
No, that's Crunchyroll. All right. Fortune Lovers is the name of the otome game I was obsessed with in my previous life. It didn't have a name, so I just read it as a dialogue.
We're just going to assume that it was Catarina talking, I think, there.
There was no name.
Oh, man, I didn't know about this book. It'd be cool if the special CGs I got in game are in it.
So I learned what CGs were. My friend made a little guide for me so I could understand it. And those are character graphics. Just so you guys know. There you go. A little otome knowledge for you.
Like the one with Giordo eating the muffin Maria dropped.
Maria dropped a muffin and Giordo ate it? That bastard!
I mean, I would eat a muffin. I don't care where it's been. Well, actually, I do care where it's been. Oh, yeah. Hey, Atsu, I avoided all the doom flags. You sure about that?
Not yet. Someone's going to die today. Okay.
Yes, it's probably going to be me.
It's going to be Crimson. He's going to die in game.
Oh, Prince Giordo's sadistic expression is amazing. The change in his smile at the game's end is even better.
I just want you to know, you can't hear it, but it was just reading that in Japanese to me. I just want you to know.
Konnichiwa, bitches. She can't hear me. Well, obviously, I am her right now. This body is Atsu, so of course I can't force her to say anything. I can't say her the brain function, please. This body is Atsu, so of course I can't force her to say things I want. But if this is a dream, I at least wanted to talk to her. I wanted to read the official fan book too, so... No, wait! Atsu! I'm not done with that page yet!
Oh shit, this is the fan book adventure. So it's non-canon anyways.
It's non-canon in universe and
Yeah. It's taking place in the fan book.
Atsu, unable to hear my muted screams, flips onward mercilessly. And then I spot a familiar face.
Is it me or is it you, Crimson? Or maybe little Chad, who's still not here.
Oh no, the villainess! She's got a ton of expressions.
Hey, look, it's Catarina, who we're playing as.
Does the staff really love her that much?
Yes.
I mean, 2/3 of the staff of this stream love her that much.
Catarina is amazing. Oh no, Catarina Clays. There we go. I thought you were going to read it.
Catarina Clays is the villainess of Fortune Lover.
And I love how she has like very little magical power. She can like create like a earth bump that's like maybe like 5 centimeters high.
A literal molehill. Yes.
And you just trip over it.
She's a character who does awful criminal things to the protagonist, Maria, and gets killed or exiled in most endings. And I, an ordinary high school girl, have reincarnated as her. In other words, I'm Catarina Clays.
I knew you were Catarina from the first time I met you. Unfortunately, no.
If I ever meet you, I am going to wrap my hands all the way around your neck.
That's fine. I'll appreciate it. I'll even make it weird just for you.
Kinky. That sounds fun.
Ooh, harder, Gooner. I mean, what? Oh, wow. They actually put the ending listed here. You were drinking. I got to do it.
Exiled, disowned, killed by magic, stabbed with a sword. Oh, the list of Catarina's brutal doom ends make me recall all I'd experienced. It was such a long journey. But I'm no longer heading to doom. We've passed the graduation ceremony at the Magic Academy where the game ends.
Goes well with your dirty talk with each other. Well, we try. We try to entertain people even though we're not allowed to stream this game. Yes! Ever since I regained my memories of the past life, I, Catarina Clays, have done whatever I could to avoid doom ends. Oh, go ahead.
To start, we have a few romanceable characters who sets my... To start, we have the romanceable character who sets my first doom flag, Gerardo Stewart.
The fiancé.
Fiancé. When the third Prince of Sorcier falls for the protagonist, Catarina is either banished in the good ending or killed in the bad ending.
You bastard, why would you kill your fiancé?
I mean, if your fiance's a bitch. We've been great friends ever since childhood, but lately, I've been worried I'd reach the bad ending at any minute. I put so much effort into making the perfect toy snake so I could scare him off at any time.
He has a fear of snakes, just so you
I
guys know.
forgot that's a thing, that she makes the toy snake to mess with him.
It's so funny. She'll like throw it at him and it'll be like, ah! Which is also how she fixed Alan, because Alan had an inferiority complex and then she threw the snake and Giordo got scared and he's like, hi, he's not perfect. I'm no longer inferior.
Isn't the snake also blurred out in the anime?
Maybe.
I feel like that might be wrong, but at the same time, I also kind of remember it.
I don't remember it.
The next romanceable character, aka the next Doom flag, is Biggles Metz.
Whoa! I do not have a sister complex.
Keith Clays.
That would be Little Chad.
He's the adopted son of the Clays family. Okay, so it's not blood related, so it's not incest.
They're cousins.
Making him my adorable little brother.
They're cousins.
Okay, so but like first cousins or like second cousins?
Like first cousins.
So it's just a normal like European royalty thing. Got it.
Yeah, probably. We're both eating and drinking.
I didn't have time. I didn't have time for dinner. I got off work and came right here.
I appreciate that. Little Chad is slacking.
He's covering more, like he's covering just trivial topics like elections and politics. We're doing like real, like hardcore stuff here.
Yeah, which is why he gets to be Keith. He gets to be the worst character.
But he falls in love with the protagonist. But if he falls in love with the protagonist, Catarina is still exiled or killed by magic.
Bastard.
Phrasing? No, my phrasing was intentional all the way through.
We do it on purpose. Unlike the game, he grew up to be a nice boy, so we're close-knit adopted siblings.
Next is the third romanceable character, Alan Stewart, Gerardo's twin brother, the fourth prince. Doesn't doom Catarina.
Also, the voice of Aaron Yeager.
Bryce Pappenbrook, or
yeah,
we're talking
Bryce.
about okay.
Bryce.
I always have to check because like I watch dubs and subs, and I know people who like only watch dubs and people who only watch subs.
There's Mary for you. Oh,
The
wait,
rival character in Alan's route is Lady Mary Hunt, the daughter of Marquis Hunt.
All right, if it goes to Mary's voice, I got this.
Okay.
Oh no, it didn't.
But unlike Catarina, Mary isn't doomed in any route. She's just a lovely rival. Well, she always helps me out and has a kind heart, so no wonder she's never doomed. That's the funniest thing is like when it comes to like the villainous things, it's always hilarious that like they literally solve the problem by just not being an ass.
I know they solve it by not being a dickhead, and then our newest villainous that I can't wait to talk about the third episode and the second episode next week, where Dad got reincarnated. How his idea of being a villainous is like, make sure you study hard in school and make sure you honor your parents by kicking ass in school. And you're like, yes.
The student council scene in the latest episode where he's just like, I'm gonna come off as like this hard ass, this villain ass to like try and progress the story, and then he basically ends up leveling up his affection levels with everyone in the room.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm going to teach you the ways of high society, you commoner, basically. All right, go ahead.
Just as I befriended Alan, who I wouldn't have met in the game, Mary and I grew up together to become best friends.
Oh, Lady Cat. Oh, shit, I fucked up. I was still eating a Frito, so I couldn't do the voice. Lady Catarina, I love you. That basically is how she sounds.
And the fourth romanceable character is Nicole Ascart. I wish there was a better way to pronounce that last name because Ascart just sounds
Ascart. He's an Ascart.
Fortunately, Catarina isn't doomed in the route of the prime minister's son either. Like Alan's route, the antagonist is not Catarina, but Nicole's sister, Sophia. Oh, right. She's the real incest one, isn't she?
Well, in the show, she wants Catarina to marry her brother. But and also Atsu, who we got introduced in the dream, she communicates with Sophia in her dream to help save Catarina at one point.
Nicole and Sophia aren't connected to me in the game, but both of them are now my precious friends.
Because of a love of romance novels.
The power of friendship compels you!
Exactly.
Well, I didn't do Nicole's route in my past life, so Atsu spoiled the whole thing for me.
Bastard.
I'm just glad I didn't end up doomed. I panicked when I tried to boost my magic just in case, and it didn't improve at all.
The little molehill.
When I was a child, I worked hard on a farm to improve my earth magic, but my powers hardly changed. Well, it might help if you weren't an idiot.
Hey, you be
She
nice
is,
to Catarina. She's the best ever. That's why that
doesn't mean she sucks. She's just dumb.
That's why she has both harem of men and women.
She's just a goober. That's it.
I love Catarina.
I found farming fun and devoted myself to it anyway. I could always live as a farmer if I were exiled. I don't have to worry about that anymore, of course. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm planning to quit my farming hobby. And so, I managed to avoid all the doom flags by taking the perfect measures. But who could have thought we'd end up reaching the friendship end?
The reverse harem ending. Let's go. Oh, shit. What did I press? Oh.
Maria is the protagonist of Fortune Lover. Like all otome heroines, she's kind and pretty, so everyone falls for her. Unless we're going to talk about the one from Villainess who goes down in history. She just uses magic to make everyone like her.
That damn Liz. Fuck you, Liz Cather.
I was lucky enough to befriend her at the academy, but I was still nervous about who she'd end up with. After all, her love life correlates directly with my doom flags.
Don't die, Catarina.
But Maria didn't choose anyone. Thus, we all became friends and reached the friendship end.
That's the ending I got. I got the friendship ending. I didn't even get a good one.
Thanks to that, the villainous Catarina escaped her doom, but I wonder how Maria's too sweet to not have a boyfriend. Or sorry, I wonder how Maria's too sweet to not have a boyfriend. There, that's
Because
a better
she's
reading.
in love with a girl. Oh boy.
Atsu's sight brings me back to my senses. I find her looking at the rejected episodes, rough sketches, and development stories. So Maria's original hairstyle looked like this, and wait, a rejected doom for the evil Catarina?
Uh-oh. Not another doom flag. We're going to have to avoid that shit in this one too.
No, wait, what is this? What do you mean a rejected doom? Panicking, I fix my eyes on the page Atsu has opened. It reads, a cut ending where the boat taking Catarina into exile is attacked and sunk by pirates.
Oh no, she's going to get Titanic.
I mean, being exiled is harsh enough, but the ship sinks, and she, as she's being exiled, seriously? What I find particularly concerning is that these menacing sketches of the ship and the pirates are so finely detailed. Hey, production staff, what's up with this? Why are you determined to doom Catarina Glaze? Do you hate her that much?
They do. They're not like us who love Catarina. Well, me and little Chad.
She's aight. Seriously, the team should be reincarnated as Catarina too.
Yeah, that way they have to avoid the doom flags.
The pirates attack the ship and sink the boat. Actually, I kind of want to see that happen. Not you too, Atsu!
Why would you want to kill your best friend after you spent so many times trying to save her through the dreams of Sophia? You bastard!
But I can't believe they decided to throw out such a thought-out idea. They must have thought it was such a waste. Wait, threw out? Oh yeah, this is a rejected doom. Wow, I'm so glad they didn't actually put this in the game.
Me too. Oh wait, we're playing.
I mean, the
this.
game has already ended. In other words, I've avoided all dooms, even new ones I hadn't known. I don't have to worry about doom flags anymore. At least that's what I heard. After seeing it again, I'm really curious. Huh? What did you just say? I feel like Atsu just said something important.
And you weren't paying attention, Catarina? How could you?
I need to hear her repeat it, but Rena? Lady Catarina! I hear a voice calling me in the distance. Then feel someone shaking my shoulder and...
Oh no. Oh, it's Sophia.
When I open my eyes, I find Sophia looking at me worriedly. That's when I finally realize I fell asleep in the Academy's courtyard. That was nostalgic. I kind of wanted to stay in that dream a little longer. Something Atsu said was still concerning me. Lady Catarina, are you all right? Yes, I was just having a little nap. Anyway, what are you doing here, Sophia? I'm going home today, too. So I wanted to see you before I leave the academy.
Dun dun dun. Are they going to read books together or something?
I visited your room, but you weren't there, so I've been looking for you, but I won't be able to see you for a while, so the academy spring break is starting. It's common for students to head home, so since they had plans, Gerardo, Alan, Mary, and Maria all left today.
Dun dun dun.
So you're leaving too, Sophia? Sorry for making you search for me. Please, you don't need to apologize. Sophia's soft smile is pretty as ever, as expected of the sister of Nicole, the devilish charmer himself. It made me feel a bit dizzy.
Dun dun dun. Catarina likes her.
All right, Mr. Autist, you get to do some reading from here.
Hold on. We got to show because it's a new scene. So there we go. I forgot to show that earlier. There we go. Now back to the reading. It's disappointing I can't see her, Mary or Maria, during the spring break. They all said they had plans they couldn't miss. You and Lord Keith are heading home tomorrow night. Or heading home tomorrow, right, Lady Catarina? Sorry, I thought that said night. Yeah, that's our plan. Actually, we're supposed to go home the first day of vacation, just like the others. But our journey was delayed just before vacation started. I don't know exactly why it was researching, but Keith might, since he's the one who got the letter.
Rescheduled.
What? Is that
You
what
said
that word said?
You said researching. I don't know why it was researching. I don't know why it was rescheduled. This will be a whole lot more fun with you reading this.
Oh, okay. This is why little Chad needs to hurry the fuck up and get here. He said he would do all the reading. Did the carriage break or something? But if that were the case, I'm pretty sure Anne, my maid, wouldn't have been summoned ahead of us.
By the way, Lady Catarina, what brought you here? Soil tending, of course.
She's over here fucking farming.
Soil tending? Yeah, we won't be at the academy for a while, right? I'm prepping the soil so I can plant seeds when we return. I just sat down for a quick break, but then I fell asleep. Maybe it's this warm weather?
I doubt it.
I mean, for me, it's the cold weather. I wanted to conk out the moment I got home. Maybe you were tired. You've been doing all your packing by yourself, too. Oh. I told you she was dumb. That's true. I have been having trouble packing my things.
Poor Catarina.
I'm just going to rag on this girl all night. I usually leave that to Anne, but since she's not here, I'm doing it myself. It shows I've become completely dependent on her.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, she literally has to wake her up throughout the thing because she's like, you're going to be late for school. And she's like, just 5 more minutes.
Usually packing would be done by now.
Little Chad, hurry.
Yet I'm having a hard time packing my luggage. Keith keeps seeing my pile of bags saying, "Sister, that's too much." But I really want Mother to try the veggies I harvested this winter. I guess the cabbage is too big, though.
And it's so funny. Her mom like yells at her all the time. And there was even an episode where like her mom made her cry. And they're like, I thought it was they all thought it was a ghost. And
Like
there were rumors about it being a ghost and it being
the wailing girl or whatever they called it. Yeah.
And it's just Catarina crying all night because of her mom.
We also had the second year's graduation and competition ceremonies. No wonder you're tired. How about you head to bed?
But I don't want to go to sleep.
I guess you're right. I'll go to bed and get ready for tomorrow. I nod and Sophia appears relieved, but her eyes betray her anxious thoughts.
I'm glad you read that sentence. I would have said something else.
I want to see you off to your room, but my carriage is already here, so...
So what?
Oh, I didn't realize she was tight on time. I really feel bad for making her search for me. It's okay, I'll be sure to return to my room. She can at least do that much, right?
Yeah, all by herself.
All right, well then I'll be heading home. Please excuse me. To be fair, she can grow her own food, so
Yeah. She's more useful than a lot of people I know.
yeah. See you after spring vacation. Sophia looks reluctant to leave, but when I smile and wave my hand, she reminds me to rest and walks away. Recently, it's gotten warm enough that I'd be fine even sleeping outside, but she still worries about me. Sophia is such a kind girl.
Dun dun dun. Oh wait, that's not a.
She's pretty and charming. I'm so lucky to have her as a friend. And literally, she says friend about everyone, but they're all thinking something else.
I know they all want her.
And then my stomach begins to grumble. Perhaps I should really call it a day.
So I know you can't hear it, but it literally did the sound of the grumbling stomach in the game.
Oh, but Anne's not here. And I don't know where the spare snacks are.
I got them right here, Catarina. We can share.
Eat your freaking vegetables, girl. Anne had told me, Lady Catarina, I will leave the snacks here, but don't eat them all at once. Well, I tried.
They're all gone.
Sounds like me.
Oh, what did I do? Oops. I pressed the wrong button and the
Oh,
chat
my
disappeared.
dear Anne, you know one snack a day is not nearly enough for me. As I search for fruit in the courtyard. Okay, Captain Kringle, are you gonna chill there? Your bag of Fritos?
No, I'm fat and hungry. Yeah. I have to give them the ASMR, otherwise they'll leave us. I eat like a cow.
As I
Moo.
search for fruit in the courtyard, departing from my barren field, Keith appears before me.
Oh no, not Keith.
This is Biggles' character.
No, we already said it had to be Little Chad because he was late.
There you are, sister. I have something to talk to you about. It seems Keith realizes I'm scavenging for food, and he looks as strained as ever. Sister, were you trying to eat something off the ground again? Makes you sound like a dog.
the Muppet scene in like one of the early episodes where she's just like, they're like, what? And they're all like shocked that she's like, just eating it off the floor.
I wasn't. I was just looking to see if there was any edible fruit in the courtyard. So you were. First of all, none of these trees in the courtyard bear edible fruits. So she is dumb yet again.
Hey, maybe she's just thinking with her stomach rather than her brain.
When will he admit that there's nothing unladylike about picking fruit from a tree? Mother and Keith insist that a duke's daughter should never pick fruit from trees. Sometimes love can be smothering.
And he wants to smother her inappropriately.
Oh, fine. Oh, fine. I still have snacks Anne gave to me for an emergency. So, want some?
No.
It's a trap. There's a trap. You have snacks?
I need everybody to see how excited she is from the snacks.
Just a few. Keith says that, then takes an adorably wrapped cookie from his pocket.
Cookies.
I wouldn't expect less from Anne and Keith. They actually had extras just in case. I'm so grateful. As I tear open the wrapping and cram the cookie in my mouth, I look up at Keith standing in front of me.
Kind of creepy if he was staring.
I'm just imagining her just not even taking a bite. She's just shoving the whole cookie into her mouth.
So make sure you read this as you're stuffing a cookie in your mouth. As if you have a cookie in your mouth.
So anyway, Keith, what do you want to talk to me?
Okay, sister, how many times do I have to say you shouldn't? No, that's not what I wanted to say.
Keith is looking unusually troubled, so I swallow the cookie whole. She was!
She was just...
She absolutely had the whole fucking cookie in her mouth all at once. Like, no chewing or whatever. She literally just slid it down her throat.
Phrasing. I mean, what?
I'm going to slide something down your throat if you don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, keep me interested.
Then he begins to speak. Well, I actually got this letter. Well, I actually got this letter from Mother and Father a few days ago, and it seems that a cold has been circulating in the Clace estate for some time now.
It was clipped.
Oh. Pilgrim, of course. A cold? Keith says the cold is pretty bad, and both our parents were confined. Most of the servants also became ill, so there weren't enough staff to work the house, and that's why Anne was called home early. Why didn't you tell me? If he told me earlier, I could have gone home with Anne and taken care of them alongside her.
Yeah, this is all your fault, Keith, you fucking dick.
I draw near Keith quickly, but he shakes his head with discomfort. No, sister, Father told me not to tell you. So then why are you telling her now?
Because he's a dick.
Keith explains that Father didn't want me to worry, as I'd insist on rushing home, and wrote that it should be kept secret. Yeah, because you're a dummy. Oh, come on. Perhaps he didn't want us to catch their cold. That's why we're going to head home tomorrow instead of the first day of spring vacation, but Keith's hesitation gives me a bad feeling.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Wait, what if I haven't avoided every doom what if I haven't avoided every doom and this cold is going to kill every member of the Clace family?
Oh no, it's a cold. They're just going to rename it.
You made I was trying to figure out a way to make that joke without saying the YouTube ban word.
Yeah, I made the joke. Don't worry, I got it.
After all, I wasn't able to finish Fortune Lover. It wouldn't be weird if this was an unknown route.
Yeah, so she literally died after beating Giordo's route. Or no, she hadn't beaten Giordo's route yet. So she died before she even got one of the love interests. No, I'd never want that. I should get home right now.
Kid quickly grabs my arm as I try to run. Head full of steam.
How dare you, Keith? Don't grab a lady. It's not very gentlemanlike, especially not your sister.
Sister, hold on. It says they're all getting better in the letter I just received.
I don't know. I can't read.
They're getting better? Really? Yes, it seems like they are, so I don't think we have to worry about our parents, but here, look at this. Keith takes out a letter from an envelope. I open it in a hurry and find this written. All right, go ahead, big reader.
The cold circulating the estate is nearly gone, and everyone is recovering. However, I must attend a series of social gatherings. Considering my current condition, it is unlikely I will be able to attend. That said, Duke Clays of Sorcerer cannot miss these events. Thus, I would request Keith participate on my behalf. Luigi Clays.
Mario!
I didn't even know that was his name. I don't even think they gave him a name in the fucking anime.
Mario! You, on behalf of Father, for how long exactly? For the course of our spring vacation. What?
What?
Well, it's literally just what with a period. So
I know. What?
Keith has to attend social gatherings representing Father through spring break. Yes, we know. Does that mean we'll have to stay at the academy all? Sorry. Does that mean I'll have to stay at the academy all alone my whole vacation?
Maybe.
No way! I won't survive without Anne and Keith. I've already eaten all the snacks. Of course, she's concerned about the food. You can literally grow your own food, but you're too dumb to realize that you could eat it. Maria's not here either. Sorry, Maria's not here to make any either.
I know. She makes all her sweets. How can I get my hand on some snacks? Mother, please give me some money. Wait, if they're recovering, can't we go home? Shouldn't I head back and take care of them? Sister, Earth to sister, there's more in the letter. Huh? Keith is right. I haven't finished reading. There's a second letter written by Mother. There she wrote, Catarina, I am embarrassed of you. Oh, wait, never mind. That just sounds like something.
Dear Keith, I am very concerned about leaving Catarina alone at the academy without supervision, as she has already started a farm there. Oh, great. Is that fucking clip already circulating?
Probably.
God damn it.
I think it's hilarious.
And now I'm going to deal with two fucking Ronnies. Great.
What up?
I would feel better if you stay by her side and keep a watch on her. I know I am troubling you, but please take Catarina with you. I will arrange for furnishings and temporary maids. I love how, like, it's literally just like she's already started a farm. That is the funniest part of it. Like, they expected it to happen, but they didn't expect it to happen this fast.
Right. Dear Catarina, please be proper lady and behave well. Do not try to get carried or too carried away. Listen to what Keith says, and I have attached some detailed notes, so be sure to read them carefully. Sincerely, Mother.
Oof. Ooh.
Hurry up, little Chad.
On the third page, Mother's written a number of extremely specific rules to obey. Yes, I wonder why. It's not like the problem child just showed up.
Stop eating all the fucking snacks, Catarina, or you're
Never
going to
eat
not be a proper lady.
The first one is never eat anything off the ground. Keep your mouth shut while eating. Do not run alone and make a ruckus.
And she's like, look at her face for everybody in the chat. Look at her fucking face. She's like all sad because she's being shamed for things she does it all the time. Mother's handwriting so powerful, I can almost hear her voice. I can't help staring off into space.
Mother, she's good as always. I gently closed the letter full of Mother's classic lectures, trying my absolute best to forget even setting eyes upon them. And what did Mother want to say again? I read the first letter again and tilted my... I read the first letter again and tilt my head, wondering about one thing.
Why does she take away my snacks?
Hey, Keith, what exactly are the important social gatherings starting tomorrow? About that.
Dun, dun, dun. We're on a carriage.
And of course, it just skips.
We're on a carriage. We got no information. The next day, I look at the carriage window in high spirits. Keith by my side.
I had panicked thinking I was left to fend for myself. Who'd have thought I'd get to cruise on a luxurious liner instead? You didn't, you weren't paying attention to the whole pirate ship thing that happened earlier
That was a
whatsoever?
dream. That was a dream where she was Atsu. She couldn't realize that it was what about to happen to her.
She really is a dummy.
You be nice. I love her. Catarina's so fun.
The social gathering father is having Keith attend is the maiden voyage of a ship hosted by Marquis Ryle Werder. Or Werder, I don't.
Wiener.
You like your wieners, don't you? It's my first time going to the sea in this life, and it's no dinky houseboat, but a real luxury cruise ship.
Of course, I've never been on a cruise ship in my previous life either, so I can't help my excitement. Speaking of the sea, I'm so excited for the seafood. I'm sure they'll have the freshest sashimi.
Sashimi, yes.
Sashimi? Oh, I'm so looking forward to that. Anything with words I can't read.
It's literally like one of the most basic of Japanese words right there. Sorry, I got a text from my actual mother that I had to read.
Is it about
Sister, I can hear you. The fattiest tuna, maybe salmon. Oh, I can't forget about salmon roe. That's something
No.
I though I guess you can't hear me.
Yes.
I noticed Keith is looking somewhat weary in the seat across from mine. Oh, was I talking out loud? Yes, clearly. Anyway, sister, do you know this voyage is vital to the relationship between the kingdoms of uh Queed and Sorcier, right? I don't even remember how they pronounce them from the
I don't know. I don't think quid is actually said or queed or
Quid.
dude.
Kingdom of Quid. I'm going to call it Kingdom of Quidditch in honor of Blabbering Collector.
Okay. Keith, exhaustion in response to my confusion, confusion
Confusion. You had that right, and then you.
palpable.
This really is more fun when you do the reading.
Please don't tell me you've already forgotten what I told you yesterday about the snacks and don't eat off the floor.
It seems Keith told me about it yesterday in the courtyard. Sadly, I had my hands full with that cookie and hardly recall. Wait, hold on. The cookie that you ate before the conversation.
Yes,
you literally shoved the whole thing in your face and swallowed it in one bite. How are you still distracted by the cookie at that point? Did he hand you another one somewhere in there?
Because it was so good, she couldn't focus on anything else. I know that problem. I have that problem all the time after eating. Wait, what were you saying? I'm sorry, I was eating.
This woman is hopeless. Keith sighs and explains it to me again. Why didn't you just explain it to us then?
Because he hates us.
You know about the Kingdom of Quid, right? The Kingdom of Quidditch?
Yes.
A powerful country when it comes to inventions, right? And it's on another continent? Right. And the ship we'll be on was made by the premier of the Kingdom of Quidditch and Marquis Verder of Sorcier. Quidditch's shipbuilding techniques are very advanced. So all of the ships were built, or they build are amazing enough. But
they're like current stage Japan, I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
This time they've managed to build one of the largest sailing ships in the world by utilizing Sorcier's magical techniques.
We're going on the Titanic.
We're going on a trip on our favorite sinking ship.
Off into the sea.
This has been an opportunity for the distant Quid and Sorcier to deepen their friendship. And sister, are you following? She's probably still
Absolutely not. Do you have
she's,
another
she,
cookie?
she's thinking about the cookie again.
Absolutely not. Do you have another cookie?
Then it'll be all right. I participated in many social parties as the Duke of Sorcier's daughter. Mother had always scolded me, but I have yet to make any real blunder. I'm sure this party will go well.
Yeah, she's just going to go to the sweets and eat them all.
Of course I am. You don't have to worry, Keith. I'm not so sure. I mean, after watching you deep throat a fucking cookie.
Kinky.
Keith mumbles something as he looks out the window into the distance. Maybe he's frustrated that we still can't see the ocean. Or maybe...
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, wait, it went back to the carriage. Never mind. I thought it was changing.
After a while, the carriage shakes with a great thud and stops. Finally, we arrive at the port. The sea breeze carries a salty scent into the carriage, and it really strikes me that we're in a port town.
We're finally here! The salty smell of the sea guides my thoughts back to seafood. I haven't had sashimi in this world, so I'm really been craving it lately. Do they happen to have dried fish too? I'd really love to have some miso marinated fish. And
Wow, you got marinated right.
I know that word. And we're going on the Quidditch ship, right? Then they'll probably have some rare cuisine and snacks from Quidditch.
Okay, Keith, let's get going. How is this woman's only concern in life food?
It's easy because food is everything.
Food is love, food is life. That's why I have a hard time losing weight.
I blame Food Wars because that's exactly how anybody else reacts to food.
having like a straight up orgasm over some fucking fried rice.
Exactly. No. What kind of food are you eating then?
Wait, sister. You haven't forgotten mother's orders, right? I try to get out on impulse, but Keith halts me. He even has mother's letter in hand.
Do not eat food off the ground, Catarina.
She's going to eat food off the ground in the first scene on that ship. Of course I still remember it. Then what exactly did she say in this letter? Keith acts more like mother every year, even though he's a playboy in the game. I'm glad they get along here, though. Well, sister? I think it was no running, be ladylike, close my mouth when eating, don't get into trouble, and when I tilt my head, counting on my fingers to remember what else she mentioned, Keith points at the letter. No overeating.
That's got to be death, man. Like,
oof. I'm not joking when I say oof. It literally had oof in the script for this video game. Those exact words, same as always. They're written larger than the others in the letter too. I don't remember that being a part of it. I do remember don't eat off the ground.
Yeah, well, it was like don't start a ruckus, and then the other one was but don't overeat wasn't actually in there. Yeah, but keep your mouth shut was when eating.
Of course, I keep it in mind more or less, but why does mother have to repeat those words over and over again?
Because you always do it.
Catarina actually did escape from princess lessons, didn't she?
She did.
Don't worry. I'll eat sparingly this time. Your sparingly means excessively. That's why you get a stomach ache after nearly every party. Don't pile your plate with food and no more than one of each dessert, okay? What?
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 Just Darth Vader getting ambushed by Han Solo. What? It's outrageous. If it was up to you, I'd be nothing but skin and bones. Remember, this party might affect our diplomatic relations. I'm going to report to Mother on what you did afterwards.
You fucking tattletale. I never should have saved your life when you were little.
Oh, come on, Keith. I try to throw myself on his mercy, but Keith opens the carriage door with indifference. The seaside sunlight floods my view. Come on, sister, let's go.
Oh, we had a new scene, so I tried to show it. Oh, wait. We got our intro.
Hey, so that was literally just the introduction. We spent an hour reading the introduction.
Yep. There's only 3 chapters, though, so we'll be soon. It's the pirate.
I was just sent a quote from the from an HBO showrunner about how most games are just jump on enemies, you die, you have to insert another quarter.
Please insert another quarter here.
Oh, sorry, it gets better. The Last of Us changed that.
Yeah, now it's get killed by everybody else.
It's take a golf club to the fucking dome from
the council.
From a word that I'm not allowed to say.
All right. I don't know why it wouldn't let me skip that. It's because I was pressing the wrong button. My bad. All right. Chapter 1. A word I cannot say, Cruz.
A luxurious. You can't say look.
I was going to say a luxury. I have killed Crimson. Clear blue skies, crashing waves, and Crimson is dead. Little Chad, I need you.
What is wrong with the education system in this country?
I had straight A's, but that was before that was before my 11 concussions. I only had 2 by the time I graduated. All right, a luxurious cruise ship.
I bet you lick doorknobs.
Yes.
I'm so mean to you all the time, but
and I just go with it. It doesn't matter.
Whatever. We all know it's just jokes, that we're just having fun, that I don't actually hate this guy.
Keith, look at that ship. It's gigantic. That's what she said. She just said it.
Upon descending from the carriage, I spot the luxurious ship and shake Keith in excitement. It literally shook him. Okay.
It shook him.
Yeah. It's a little bit more action than I had actually expected to see out of this game.
We're getting close to our first option.
Sister, please calm down. There are people watching. We're an hour in. It's gone nowhere.
And we haven't even got to choose one of our options yet.
We're going to board that ship for a week-long voyage, Keith. I wonder what the view from the deck is like. I'm sure the food will be luxurious. I can't wait for to sample Quidditchian cuisine. I'm so excited. I never thought I'd board such a luxurious ship. There are nobles from Quidditch here, too. You have to be more careful than at domestic parties.
Dun, dun, dun. Less drinking. more partying. I know that. I'll act accordingly as a duke's daughter, and I won't stuff my face with food when people are watching.
If you understand, then let me go. For some reason, Keith's face is red. Oh, maybe I was grabbing him a little too hard. I can't handle it when you get so close. Yeah, okay, it's a little weird to view your own sister like that. No.
It is. Don't do it.
Did you say something? It's nothing, sister. I let go of Keith and turned from his dumbfounded expression to look up at the ship again. It's a boat.
It's a boat.
In size and beauty both, it is all so grand. A brilliant behemoth of a vessel born from the great minds of Quid and Sorcier. Nearby people who appear to be passengers keep mentioning the Vinculum.
Sure.
That must be the ship's name.
I guess so. Oh, that's what it said. That was the next line. I thought you were asking me a question. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
We'll be on board the ship for a while. It'll be life on the high seas. I wonder what the days will be like. I've already dodged my doom flags. What could possibly go wrong? Stop saying shit like that, you dumb fucking woman.
And in fact, everything did go wrong. Lady Catarina. That's probably Mary. That's got to be Mary.
I hear an adorable voice behind me, and I'm surprised to see its owner. Huh?
Oh, it's Maria.
Maria?
Did the wrong voice, damn it. I failed us.
That's Keith. Oh, okay, there we go. Maria Campbell. Campbell's soup! Campbell's soup is in the house! She's my classmate at the Magic Academy and one of the kingdom's rare light magic users. She is a precious friend of mine who also happens to have a crush on you, like everyone else in this game. Of course, the protagonist of Fortune Lover is unbelievably cute. But what's more, she's a good person, a hard worker, and great in the kitchen. I'm glad it said in the kitchen at the end.
Great in the sack of potatoes with cooking. Yes.
That one's a reach. I'm sorry.
Potato.
Maria, are you boarding this ship too?
No?
Yes, I received the honor of this special invitation. I'm happy to see you here, Lady Catarina.
Maria seems truly relieved to find me here.
Maria had said that as a commoner, she had never attended parties among nobles. That must be why she's so nervous now. I knew I would be out of place, but it would be best if I got used to these situations if I am to stay by your side, Lady Catarina. Maria looks so cute blushing like that.
Aww.
It's adorable.
But what does she mean by your side? Does she want us to be friends forever?
Thank you. I'm happy that you're here too, Maria. Let's enjoy our stay together. Yes.
I was worried because Anne isn't here, but if Miss Campbell will be with my sister, I can rest assured, I think.
I heard that Prince Yardo will be here as well. Huh. I had better keep watch so that he doesn't try anything with sister.
Hey, man, you leave the fiance alone. You're just the creepy brother.
Come on, Keith, let's get on board. She's completely unaware. She is dead set, like one-track mind focused on that food right now.
She's like, I gotta get there, man. Sure, I'm coming. And with that, I'm done.
I was gonna make some jokes there, but hey, sister, don't run! It's dangerous.
We're on the ship.
This guy looks like he's a maintenance worker.
He is. Said so
What
in our intro.
I
Go
missed
ahead.
it. What lovely weather this is. It's a perfect day for a voyage at sea. Now for the rest to go as planned.
Dun dun dun. Oh, we got Catarina again. Oh no, it disappeared. We missed it all.
What is that?
I don't know. What is it?
Lord Keith, Lady Catarina, we will transport your luggage for you. We will take care of Lady Campbell's luggage as well and deliver them to her room. Yes, please. Thank you. After leaving the luggage, with the maids, I go out onto the deck to watch the ship set sail. I arrive on deck to the salty smell of the sea breeze. The aquamarine horizon stretches out before me. This is amazing! We're really in the ocean! It's truly a wonderful sight. Oh, look! Seagulls! I figured the seagulls would be her worst enemy because they like to steal food. I'm just waiting for the scene in this game where she goes to eat something and a seagull steals it. I run up to the railing and inhale deeply. That's the smell, all right. How exciting. How do I describe it? It's extraordinary. The smell of adventure. It's making my heart race. I look to the port and see the townspeople crowding to get a look. A ship like this must be a rare sight. Oh, this is like a ship departure scene from the movies. I wonder if they'll start throwing streamers.
And then the ship.
I'm about to throw a streamer.
Sister doesn't lean on that so much. It's dangerous.
Sister, don't lean on that so much. It's dangerous.
Yeah, what he said. Keith pulls on my arm. With my thoughts full. Okay, go ahead.
With my thoughts full of with my thoughts full of the thrill of departure and life on the ship, I turn to look at Keith with a huge smile.
Oh shit! We got our first. Our first thing, and I'm guessing I said this the last time, and that's why it's red. Should we go fishing? Or do we go eat food? Like I said last time.
You literally just turned on NPC brain and were like, I'm just gonna do everything that she would.
Yeah, that's what I did. And that's why I got the ending that that nothing happened. Should we go fishing?
Sure, why not?
All right, we're going to go fishing for the first time.
Let's go fishing, Keith. Fishing? What do you intend to catch?
Watch her be like my dinner.
The kind of huge fish you can only catch in the ocean, of course. Oh, maybe a squid would be nice too.
She wants some calamari.
First of all, do you not know like the actual environments of squids? Like they're deep sea creatures.
Well, she's special.
I think to catch those types of things, you would need a specialized fishing vessel. You've been fishing ever since we were small. Or sorry, we've been fishing ever since we were small. Don't you remember, Keith?
Oh shit! So if you look at the top of the screen, it's gone now. Shit.
The memory scenario.
Yeah. So now we unlock something that we can watch back after we beat the game.
I do remember. There's no way I could forget. You used me as bait.
Oh, I didn't. I tried to save.
Great, then let's do this. All right.
Little Chad, where are you?
He said he would be here like an hour ago.
I know, he fucking hates us. Hi, Catarina. That voice. Turn around to see the face that matches that very familiar voice. Who is it? Who is
Prince.
it?
Yep.
Oh no. Not my fiance.
You heard it here. Biggles is engaged to a man. I heard you were here. I've been looking for you. Prince Yordo and Prince Alan and Lord Nicol too. Catarina, it has been a while. It has been a while. I didn't think you would actually be here.
No, you gotta read it like it's Bryce when it's Alan.
I didn't think you would actually be here. I just decided to go full Inosuke. I sound like Muscle Man. Beast breathing, third form. Kenpachiro Gamabuko. I'm sure Giordo and Alan have official duties here as princes. It's no surprise to find them at important social gatherings. And Nicole is likely practicing as a proxy for the prime minister.
No, it says participating. Even I know that. Here, look. We'll even show the chat. Participating.
Okay, I goofed up one line.
I have been victorious. Crimson has been defeated.
What do you mean? You have done nothing but blunder fucking words every time you run.
Yeah, but I'm illiterate, so it works.
Just as I wish that Sophia could be here too, she appears, popping out from behind Nicole.
Uh-oh.
Lady Catarina, I'm so glad to see you again.
Now we can read books.
Sophia! Josefina! I take her hand joyfully, and Sophia responds with a smile. I'm happy to see you here too, Sophia. I pleaded with Father to allow me to tag along with Brother. I didn't think you would be here, Lady Catarina. I really am so happy. Yes, it was supposed to be just Keith, but a lot has happened. What could have possibly motivated you to join, Sophia? Well, I've been reading this romance novel titled Flower Lady Embraced by the Sea. Or Flowery Lady Embraced by the Sea.
Her and her books, man.
Sophia blushes, putting a hand on her cheek. It's the same face she makes whenever we talk about romance novels. So I followed Brother because I wanted to see the ocean. It's almost like she's on a pilgrimage. It must be a pretty good book.
Is it?
Well, at least she has a more like. At least she's here of her own volition and nobody's worried about her. You're literally only here so that your family can keep an eye on you.
Sophia has read so many romance novels in her life. She's a pro among pros. She was already well read, even at 10 years old when we first met. It was the reason we first became friends. Though lately, she's really been going off the deep end with borderline boy loves and infidelity.
Oh, geez, she's going full Fujoshi. Oh, God, she's into NTR.
But if this book is enough to impress a seasoned veteran like Sophia, it's definitely worth a read or worthy a read.
So what is it about? Oh god, we're about to find some really fucked up weird shit.
I don't know. I can't read.
A lady is stolen from her fiance by a pirate, but while aboard the ship, she falls for the scoundrel in a spicy tale about stolen love.
Yay, we're going to get away from Giardo. Woohoo! Take that, fiance. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Wow, sounds pretty extreme.
A lady is taken away from her fiance, you say? I see.
Uh-oh. He knows our plot. We must try harder.
For some reason, Giotto's smile gives me shivers.
She definitely doesn't like the fiance.
Well, it's all to do with the fact that, like, if the heroine gets with him, she fucking dies.
That too.
Maybe I gotta chill from the ocean breeze. Literally the dumbest woman alive.
Nah, there's probably dumber.
I noticed how intently you had been asking Father, but to think this was your reason. The ship, the sea, and the breeze. I wanted to experience the novel's world personally. So I've come with brother. Oh, I also forgot Flowery Lady Embraced by the Sea. Sorry. I also brought Flowery Lady Embraced by the Sea. So I'll lend it to you later if you'd like, Catarina.
Lady Catarina. They always use formal
Laddie.
names here.
Laddie.
Laddie Catarina.
Really? Yes, that'd be great. Please wait, Catarina. You don't need to read that.
Stop ruining my life, Giordo. You're such an overbearing fiance. Huh?
I didn't expect interference from this direction. How could he just go and say that? What does he mean that I don't need to read it? Oh, maybe he wants to read it first? But it's not like I'd spoil it for him. Oh, is ignoring Lady
Oh wait,
Catarina...
no, I gotta read Mary. I gotta read Mary.
Okay, fine.
Oh wait, sorry, I fucked up the voice. Oh, is ignoring Lady Catarina what a fiance is supposed to do?
This voice! It's my friend Mary Hunt. Her voice, that of an elegant noblewoman.
And then I'm doing the voice.
Just gotta say them some titties.
Oh, here you go, boys and girls.
She's one of my beloved childhood friends and the fourth daughter of Marquis Hunt. She was shy when we first met, but she's grown up to be such an upstanding lady as to be called the flower of society. Mary!
Lady Catarina, I'm so happy to see you.
What am I doing with my life, man?
Being forced into stuff. That little Chad was supposed to be here too, but he bailed on us.
He's just using the political stuff as an excuse to avoid having to deal with any of this shit.
I know, what a bastard. I knew that you were here, but I didn't think you would find Catarina this quickly. And Mary's like the world's greatest cockblock for Giardo, so he
They're all fighting over her attention, yes. Lady Catarina.
No, it's
please...
Mary.
Oh, okay.
Lady Catarina, please allow me to accompany you.
Yes, of course. I'd be so happy that you're here too. I'm so happy that you're here too, Mary.
Mary happily grips my hand. I'm happy to see another childhood friend here. I arrived with my family, but I've been asking around for you since I learned that you were here.
The flower of society sure finds information fast.
Shut up, Giordo.
However, one must note that a noble lady butting in to interrupt a conversation is very improper indeed.
Oh, is it really your place to say that, Prince Giordo? After so blithely interrupting Lady Catarina and Lady Sophia?
Both of them are smiling, but the air is feeling thin. Maybe I did stay out in the breeze too long. As I stand there confused, I feel a tug on my sleeve. Lady Catarina, I'd like it. Or I'll bring it to you later. God, why couldn't I read that?
Because
A
words.
secret, a secret from Prince Giordo. Oh, really? Of course, you have my word.
We got
Sophia is such
another.
a nice girl.
We got another memory.
I feel fortunate to have such a caring friend. Sophia and I talk up a storm about a novel we've recently read when I notice someone standing up. Sophia, unlike school, here we must be wary of the eyes of other nobles. Be sure you don't become careless. Nicole warns his sister gently, casting a soft smile on the two of us.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, I know, brother. Brother, the Oats brother. Of course. I feel a little dizzy as I nod. Nicole's smile exudes a devilish aura. His charms are as powerful as ever.
You know she would have took this route if she could.
Nicole has always been this way. He was handsome even as a boy, but now his charm is truly what I call devilish. The student council members of his class were spellstruck by his aura. It caused so many issues, everyone but the president quit.
Oh, good.
Another woman nearby must have also been struck by that aura. Before my eyes, she blushes and falls faint to the floor. Oh my.
Oh my.
Ah!
Watch it be one of those girls that's like also a dude that you always see in like random animes that just like come out of nowhere.
I was more so thinking the devil Artemis Zarbon, just a oh my.
She collapsed.
I've been around him so long, I've almost gotten used to it. But even still, I can feel a blush on my cheeks. His nearly deadly charm grows in strength every year. I'm sure this ship is chock full of unsuspecting victims.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hit him with a smolder.
Remember, you got to read this like Bryce.
Looks like the whole gang's here now.
Alan's voice brings me back to my senses, and I look around and see the unusual suspects.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking of how I could sound more like Aaron Yeager. And it's just all I can think of is I'm gonna kill you. I can't do Aaron Yeager, but for some reason I could do like a weird version of Inosuke.
Well, keep going with Inosuke.
Okay.
same voice actor.
It's more funny if I just do Inosuke. It would be
Yeah,
more funny if I could like find like roles that I knew for all these characters and just do them as different characters altogether.
probably right. All the student council members and me.
Giorgio, Keith, Alan, Nicole, Maria, Mary, and Sophia are all members of the student council. The student council members are selected by academic achievements and magical prowess. Everyone is highly capable. Wait, didn't you just say you were a part of it? Okay, to be
No,
exact, I'm not a member.
yeah.
When everyone joined the council, I alone was left out, so they probably invited me so often out of concern.
And she'd just sit in the student council room eating fucking snacks.
Yeah, that does sound like something she would do. Thanks to that, I was able to become friends with Maria and become a sort of secondary member of the council. The student council president isn't here, I guess. Thinking about the incident before spring break leaves me feeling down. But then the sound of trumpets blows away my haze. The fanfare melds into a full musical performance. This must be the departure ceremony. I should have started later on that. Seeing the people remaining on the shore waving flags, I feel that the voyage will soon begin.
All right, we're at another choice. So I threw streamers last time because there was no food.
Hey man, this is your game.
What are we choosing?
Why are you waiting for me?
Because we're supposed to do this together. Where the fuck is little Chad? Fucking bastard.
All right, let's go with number 2. Can everyone see?
Can everyone see? All right.
As I lean over the railing to look for the shore, I start to worry about Sophia. Sophia is the kind of person that often gets pushed by others to the back of the line.
Those bastards. Stop pushing the little one.
And right now, there are lots of people on deck to watch the ceremony. Sophia, can you see? Do you want to switch places? Sorry,
When I turn around to look for Sophia, I hear a response from an unexpected place.
Lady Catarina, thank you, but I'm fine.
I like how
I hear Sophia's voice in the crowd before I spot her in front of Nicole.
I like how it shows Nico first and it doesn't even show Sophia when it's Sophia
Yes.
talking.
Nicole must have switched places with her. As always, he's a kind, doting brother.
Lord Nico, you're so kind. He's only a year older, but he's so mature in the way he takes care of Sophia. I smile and Nico smiles back at me. ... The devilish smile makes me red all the way to my ears. I clutch the rail tightly and Keith taps me on the shoulder once more.
Come on, sister, take a look at the ceremony. I look out to the shore, like Keith suggests, and see a wonderful ceremony orchestrated with magic. Perhaps to show the people of Quid our magic, Sorcier magic users are giving a rare performance. They're using wind magic to make flower petals dance, and their fire magic swirls and changes color like fireworks. That elegant sight makes me realize how blessed the magic of Sorcier is. Then again, all I can use is Earth Bump to raise a hump in the ground.
And it's so funny. I love it. That's my favorite thing about her is she can use magic, but it can only be like that big.
Literally the Aqua of the villainess category. But there's no need to feel bad about not being talented at magic, because the Doom Flags have all been evaded now. There's no need to worry about my doom anymore, and all my friends are here. I think this will be a great spring break. 1 week on this luxurious cruise. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, it was just a change of deck.
Wow!
Wow!
Changing the background out. Yeah. The vinculum has left the dock, and I am completely ecstatic.
We should change it to the Crimson Law, and you're now the ship and in the game. Let's do it. Because I
No.
can't say that word either. The Crimson Law has left the dock.
Not happening.
And I'm completely
no.
ecstatic. It's
Nope.
a perfect sentence.
And my first time on moving, it's my first time on a moving ship. The ocean stretches as far as I can see in every direction, and it's truly incredible. Amazing. So this is how a ship sways. Oh, look, something jumped over there. Oh,
It must be a dolphin.
it must be a dolphin. Sister, you should calm down. I still can't believe this huge ship can move. I really hope you'll calm down by tonight. We have to participate in the social event as proxy for Duke Clays. Oh, that's right, the party. Food.
Food.
I hear this. I hear there will be a luxurious party every night for of the week of this cruise. Normally, Mother would up the regularity of her lectures before these types of events, making me more and more anxious. I bet there will be tons of food from Quid. Yep, knew it, food. But with the thought of exotic delicacies from a foreign land, my worries become naught in comparison to my anticipation.
Just so you know, the next one I already chose food, so we have to choose a different one.
The kingdom of Quid is so far away, I have no idea what sort of cooking they have here. It would be great if it were something like Japanese or Chinese food. I wouldn't say no to a hamburger, though.
I never say no to a hamburger, Catarina.
Hamburgers are great.
They're amazing. Even the hamburger steals them, so that's how you know they're good.
I was feeling a bit melancholic being stuck on a ship for a week, but with Catarina here, things are certainly brightening up. Yeah, although this isn't like, yeah, although she isn't listening to us as usual.
Wait, is Quinn close enough to make a round trip in just a week? I think of the world map from the Academy. I'm not great at memorizing, but I at least remember the names of nearby nations.
You know who else isn't listening? My mom.
Also, little Chad is not listening because he hates us now. Abandoned us in our time of need.
If memory serves me, Quid should be a faraway country on a different continent. Hey, Keith. This ship was a joint development between Quid and Sorcier, so they're holding this debut event in both nations, right? But on the map, it didn't seem so close that we could make it there and back in a week. Is this ship that fast? Catarina, did you get on this ship with absolutely no prior knowledge? Is it that funny to you?
Yes. Sister, I thought I'd explain everything to you. Were you too excited to listen?
Sorry, Keith. The issue with trying to find like good voices for all the other characters is they probably don't have the same kind of ridiculous range that Bryce does. It's fine. I'm used to it now. Anyway, about our navigation schedule. Sorcier and Quid are separated by the Blanc Sea, but we're not headed to Quid on this voyage. What? Really? This is a debut event for Sorcier. We won't be going to Quid, and instead, we will head right back after reaching the Blanc Sea.
That's dumb.
So we're going to double back? Yes. The vinculum is formally considered a Sorcier craft, so it's a bit troublesome for it to cross borders.
The Crimson Law is formally considered. No.
And the debut ceremony formalities are even more of a pain when it hasn't even been officially commissioned. Huh? So this is Sorcier's ship, but everything about it screams Quid. I glance around and Quid designs are everywhere. It definitely feels like a foreign ship. Ugh.
And as such,
It has so much of Quid's technology. It has so much of Quid's technology. Besides, shouldn't a symbol of friendship be shared between between the two?
I like how we both fucked up the first sentence.
I just got intonation wrong. Unfortunately, international law says the ship must be limited to one nationality. I'm sure Quid had their reasons too.
You went with a snooty fucking asshole. I like it.
Reasons? Well, once things are sorted, they'll begin on a second ship of Quid nationality, so you wouldn't worry about it too much.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I blame Little Chad for not being here. Giorno's words seem to hint at something, but Alan says it's probably unimportant.
And though you may not see it, this ship also uses an abundant amount of our magic technology. It's a proud sorcier ship. Oh, really? I didn't know it used magic too. Speaking of, maybe Keith did mention something about that in the carriage. But where is it used?
What up, Ronan?
At first glance, I don't see anything powered by magic. I tilt my head to the side and notice Maria smiling.
Creepy.
They have made very fine adjustments so that even long voyages can be made comfortably. Okay, that's fucking vague. For example, that. Maria points at the sails.
Uh-oh.
With wind magic, the sails will remain stable even on windless days. That makes it possible to schedule accurate plans as a luxury liner. Oh, I see. That sure sounds convenient. This one's you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hold on. We'll share it real quick. Right? I heard that the air conditioning is powered by wind magic as well. I fucked that up.
With a ship of this size, the air can quickly become stagnant. Magic is also being used for water purification and generation, so that the ship will have a stable source of water.
The sway reduces device until magic too.
This can't be called the world's first. This can be called the world's first magic sailing ship. Oh, really? It uses a lot. It uses. Bleh. Oh, it really is used in a lot of places. It's true that when I boarded the ship, I had no sense of stagnant air. It would never have. Or I would never. I am approved, and I Joe Biden this message. I would never have guessed it was a magical air conditioning. By the way, there's also a bathing facility that combines the freshwater generation with fire magic.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. I heard there was a huge public bath at the Palace of Sorcier, but it requires reservations. I've never been able to visit.
Just imagining going on a big public bath full. Where did I get the word full from? Just imagining going to a big public bath with everyone. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'm sorry, but I just don't like bathing with other people.
I know.
That's just weird. That's one thing. Like if I ever go to Japan, that's one thing I don't think I would ever do.
You're not going to go to the public bathhouse?
I don't think I could handle it now. There are also other facilities like a library, gallery lounge, casino, and pool, I've heard. Ooh, a library and gallery lounge. I've never gone to a casino before, but the pool. Wait, a pool? There's a pool here?
I guess so. Or I excitedly remember going to the public swimming pool with my brothers in my past life.
Sister, you know about pools? Huh? Aren't pools those things where you wear swimsuits and play in the water? I'm surprised you're so familiar with something of foreign culture.
Huh?
I thought it was common knowledge, but considering how surprised everyone looks, it seems that pools are special. Speaking of which, I haven't once gotten to swim in a pool since getting my memory back. It seems it's not in the culture of Sorcier. Are you telling me that pools are a part of Quid's culture? Well, yes. You didn't know? Well, I think I might have heard about it somewhere in the past. I see. So in this world, pools are a custom of the kingdom of Quid. Quid is a nation of advanced engineering and science, so maybe their culture and values are closer to my previous life than Sorcier.
So I'm starting to think maybe this world is just like the nation that the Japanese all get reincarnated to, and that's why they have all these higher tech stuff.
But in pools, you wear this thing called a swimsuit that exposes a lot of your skin, don't you? It's a bit embarrassing to wear something like that in public with strangers around. Swimsuit? We're gonna get a beach scene. As a lady, to show my skin like that. Oh, sorry, that should have been your line.
Oh yeah. Oops.
They have made arrangements for group reservations so that even nobles of Sorcier won't have any issues. Yes, but unlike the palace baths, it's not separated by gender, so it's only really to be used between close friends or fiancés.
Get away, Giordo. Oh, it's wonderful that we can enjoy it with our friends then.
If it's by reservation only, I'm sure everyone will be all right with it. I hadn't expected them to be so bashful. I never think of swimsuits as something embarrassing, so it slipped my mind. A pool, huh? I'm sure it would feel great under the hot sun. But in this season, isn't it a bit cold to be playing in the water? It's the start of spring break. I was able to nap in the courtyard at school, but that doesn't mean the water is warm enough to swim. They design it with air conditioning, magical stones, so that it can be used year-round. That actually, like, really, that's like really starting to hurt, man. Probably because I've been reading like everything in here.
All right, we can take a break until it's Alan. Huh? Magical stones. Maybe it's like a heated pool. Huh? Oh, sorry. The swimsuits have been prepared for us, so you can select whichever design you like. Oh! That means I can go for a dip even though I didn't bring a swimsuit. Now that I know there's a heated pool and they have swimsuits ready, I can't wait to swim. Then how about we all go together? Exclamation mark. When I suggested that Giordo and Mary turned me aggressively. Now they're fighting
towards, not towards turn.
English words hard. No read. Huh? Could it be that they are as bothered by the swimsuits as Sophia is? No, they want to see you in the swimsuit, Catarina. Oh, but we have to reserve it, right? No need to worry about that. I've already arranged to have it reserved all for us, or all of today.
Oh, sorry, I closed that out. He took advantage of his position as a member of the royal family as soon as he heard that you were here, Catarina.
I'm sure you intended on using it alone with Catarina. You sure are a sly one. Alan, Mary, did you say something?
No.
No. Maybe you're hearing things. So if it's reserved, we can head right to the pool. Yes, of course, Catarina. The others are against the idea of swimsuits, so let's go swim, just the two of us. Oh, when did I say anything of the sort? Come, Lady Catarina. Let us go together. I'll pick the perfect swimsuit for you. Mary, are you sure about this? You're not forcing yourself? I'm completely fine with it. What about you two, Sophia, Maria? I'm fine too. Please allow me to join you, Lady Catarina. The girls were embarrassed about the swimsuits earlier, but I feel relieved to see that they're looking forward to it now. Thank goodness. I don't want to enjoy it with everyone, or I didn't want you to enjoy it with any. I fucking can't read. Miraculously, all of the usual members are gathered on board. I hope we can spend all this time together too. Between the pool, food from Quid, there's more and more to enjoy. I typically don't like these social gatherings, but I think I can get through this with so much fun ahead. Hurry up, little Chad. Now he's lying. He said his wife made him get food. Now he's being beaten by his wife. How dare he?
I figured it had something to do with the kid.
All right, I better exercise so I can get hungry and eat more at the party. Fortunately, there's still plenty of time until the party tonight. We head to the pool to select our swimsuits. Or do we get to choose our swimsuits?
You've played this game, you would know.
I just clicked skip on everything. I didn't actually play it. I just clicked the buttons. I was trying to unlock our events. We head to the changing room to change into the swimsuits, then head to the pool. Thanks for waiting, everyone. The boys are already poolside, so I join them. For some reason, Keith and Alan start to back away. Sister, please don't run. There you go again, being so shameless.
Sorry, I got this. There you go again, being so shameless.
Gerardo merely smiles, and Nicole keeps his calm expression. In contrast, Keith and Alan stand around awkwardly. Way to go, boys. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but their faces look red too. Maybe the pool is hotter than expected. Sister, don't you ever get embarrassed? About what? If you don't know, then never mind.
You really never change.
Catarina, you look great in that swimsuit. Yes, it's wonderful. Thank you very much, Prince Giordo, Lord Nicol. You look great in yours too. It's so refreshing to see everyone in a swimsuit. I give my earnest thoughts. Nicol blushes slightly. Oh, look at this. Look at this chat.
Look at this flowery motherfucker.
Really? I rarely ever show my skin like this. I was a little nervous to do so, right? And Nicol smiled bashfully. I feel waves of devilish charms. There's the dizziness. You can tell she actually only likes him. And she doesn't get him. My face feels warm, so I back away, but I do. I realize the heart is from the the heat is from the air conditioning. Let's see. It's so much warmer here on the deck. It's almost hot, really. They may have made the temperature warmer so that it's right when you enter the water. Oh, I see. So this is what they were talking about earlier. The ship's facilities are pretty amazing. With a little more adjustment, they could make a tropical resort in the frozen north or a cooler facility in the southern regions. Fortunately, I can only use earth bumps, so I have to pass on that golden goose. Anyways, I'm sure I'll feel great to swim in the pool in this heat. The excitement from earlier comes roaring back, and I turn to look at Maria and the others. Come on, everyone, let's jump in the pool. Oh, no, what did I hit? So here's Mary's swimsuit.
Congratulations.
It It looks almost like her fucking dress, except it's more clear. Here's Maria's swimsuit. And here's Lady Sophia's swimsuit. Why do none of these actually look like swimsuits? Here, I think this button. There you go. This is what it looks like. I don't really think of those as like swimsuits. Well, I mean, Maria's kind of does. What do I know? I'm just Biggles. All right, huh? What's the matter, you three? Lady Catarina, don't you feel embarrassed? Embarrassed? What for? Well, I've never worn an outfit like this before. Oh, I see. They're a bit shy because of the swimsuits. I completely forgot about this because everyone was so excited about dressing me up in their their chosen swimsuits. But Maria looks so cute when she's bashful. If this was an otome game, there definitely would have been a CG of the boys blushing, which there just was. So it is an otome game. But look, it went back, and now the boys are blushing. I glance over at the boys, and Keith and Alan are still staring at the ground, beet red. I'm sure they're completely charmed by Maria. We got to the friendship end at school, but that might change here. I'll be sure to support them if it happens. This is my chance to really make use of my otome game skills from the past life. By the way, Catarina, what's that behind you? I'm glad you asked. There were some toys like floaties and water balloons, so I grabbed a few. But by my feet are a stack of pool playthings that I found earlier. I'm surprised to find these types of toys in this world. No comment. They said that they're not made of rubber. That colorful swimming ring and balloons are actually made from cloth and leather. I heard that they were reinforced and waterproof them using Quid technology. That's pretty amazing. Also in Quid, they seem to have names for swimming rings and balloons, but unfortunately, I forgot what they were. So I'm just going to call them Quid swimming or Quidian swimming rings and Quidian water balloons. And little Chad hates us still. Anyways, it's pool time. Let's go play. First, we got a thing. What do we do? I did them play with the water gun the first time. Do warm-up stretch. Inflate the swim ring. Play with the bucket. Do we do a warm-up stretch and go straight goon?
Part of me says yes. The other part of me says play with the bucket.
All right, chat.
Because that seems like the most retarded option, and I just want to see where it leads. Like, why would you play with a bucket of all things?
All right, we're playing with the bucket. All right, this is the best start off a day at the pool. I grabbed this thing I decided to play with in both hands. What the fuck, Catarina? I grabbed this thing.
I didn't realize that the bucket was going to be the gooner option.
I grabbed the thing with both hands, or to play with both hands. Heave ho!
And we all lift.
Straight.
And we all lift together.
Oh shit! We got the Nico option. Because look at the flower. It showed the flower on the right. We're getting Nickel option. Catarina is finally going to be happy because now she can weave. What's his name? Giorno.
Poor
That-
Giorno. Everyone hates Giorno.
More people hate Keith. That looks heavy. Let me help.
Oh, it's all right. It is pretty heavy. All the more reason I can't let you carry it. Here, give it to me. And Nico reaches out to take the bucket I'm holding. It weighs more than I expected. And what's this? Nico looks into the bucket curiously. There are toy duckies in it.
Yay, duckies!
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Chicks?
Chicks? Yeah.
Yes, I saw lots of them earlier. They're so well made.
Oh, I think she thought he was talking about girls.
What?
What? When he said chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably talking about there's no confusion for girls there, to be honest. I don't know what you're
Chicks?
talking about.
You don't
Yes,
call
I
it-
know that the word can be confused, but as far as Katarina's reaction goes, that just sounds like she's talking about rubber duckies.
Oh,
Like,
maybe.
why would women be well made?
Hey, you know what? Some of these women are well made. Well, yeah.
They are, but how are you supposed to play with them?
Well, so Crimson, there's these birds and the bee story, and yeah.
I was reading the fucking line. I know how to play with titties.
Hold on just a second. There we go.
I flip over the bucket, dumping the duckies into the pool before jumping in.
Oh, we got our CG.
GBs.
Woohoo! All right.
Come on, Lord Nico. The toy ducks are floating.
Toy ducks.
This is quite amazing. These tiny things are actually waterproof. Huh? Aren't they adorable? Playing with them as they float can be... Right. As I was about to say that, right as I was about to say that, the duckies start to sink to the bottom.
How dare you, rubber duckies? You were supposed to be the one.
The rubber broke! Wait, they sink? I imagine they'd be the same as rubber duckies in my past life, so I didn't expect this. They sink one after another.
She looks so sad. Poor Catarina. I like how he's got like the exclamation over his head.
Oh, the duckies are all gone. Oh, Lord Nico, let's go and retrieve them. That's how you play with them. I remember playing with rubber weights that you throw into the pool and fetch. I think that's how you play with these. I dive into the water and grab a ducky at the bottom before returning to the surface. Phew, see? I got one already. Let's race to see who can get more.
Look how excited she is. This is why Catarina is awesome. What did I do? Oh,
She's
there we
very
go.
easily entertained. That's why she's awesome.
Yes, me too.
I see, Catarina. Catarina, you're quite knowledgeable on the ways of the pool. It's hard to believe this is your first time in one.
It isn't.
I hope you will teach me all about it. Nico smiles like a blooming flower, and from that flower flows the scent of his devilish aura once more.
Catarina is going to have trouble resisting his charm now. What the fuck just happened? Hold on. We got to show this. What happened?
I have remarks to make, but none of them are PG-13.
Ah.
Catarina? I almost fall over in the water. Nico's smile vanishes in an instant. The wane of his aura allows me to regain my strength and stand my ground. Phew, that was close. I almost keeled over. I've seen the way Nicole's devilish aura can claim victim after victim, and many a time. I thought I'd built up some resistance as we've been together for so long, but that smile is as dangerous as ever.
Dun dun dun.
I'm worried sister might drown if I lose track of her for even a moment whenever she's near Lord Nicol. Unlike Prince Giordo, I'm sure that nothing will happen between her and Lord Nicol. But just to be sure, you really are going all out, huh?
I love it. We enjoyed our playing in the pool, floating on swimming rings and swimming rings and chatting with everyone. I think about taking a break. Could you imagine if it was cutting with everyone?
And cutting a line of coke with everyone.
Into this cutting wrists.
Wow!
They have to use like 2 coins together because they don't have paper money. just snorting it through like coins. What? Okay, now that we know that all of us can at least swim, how about a race from one end to the other? A race? Yes. And to make it more interesting, we'll set a rule that the loser has to do one thing the winner says. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. So it's like a punishment game for the loser. That sounds like fun. Watch Mary win and just be like, fuck you, Catarina, come here. Everybody else go away forever. Yes, in that case, let's do I.
Yes, let's do I.
Let's do I.
Hold it! Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Only I can be creepy with my sister.
Prince Giordo has been doing nothing but lounging at the poolside. I thought it was odd. Don't tell me that you were intending to challenge sister from the very start. Oh my. Oh, sorry, this is yours.
Oh my. Are you saying that he was saving all his energy for this?
That's terrible of you, Prince Giordo. I have no idea what you mean. Say, Catarina. A punishment game? Like swallowing an extra spicy drink? Or drinking a super bitter veggie smoothie? Or a really sour one? She's not listening.
She never is. Oh, what did I do?
It looks like you paused.
But I didn't press the pause button. Oh, well. She's not listening. Oh, you said that. Ah, how classically Catarina.
Putting that aside, I'm hearing some rather ominous things. What is Lady Catarina thinking about? I heard something about a drink that's spicy and sour. It's hard to think of a good punishment game. I'd like it to be fun. If we're really doing this, I'd like to think of a game that everyone will actually enjoy playing. In my previous life, the ones comedians did on variety shows were way too extreme.
Dun, dun, dun.
A race. This reminds me of the tree climbing races we had when we were small, Prince Alan. I whispered to Alan, who's standing beside me, and he looks a bit surprised. That sure takes me back.
Alec kept challenging me to tree climbing races when we first met. He said he wanted to beat me at something I was good at doing. But they didn't call me Monkey Girl in my past life for nothing. I never lost. Not once. In the end, I became friends with Alan because of that. I remember little Alan coming to the Clays estate demanding a rematch again and again.
But I'm sure your swimming is nowhere near as good as your tree climbing.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I can do anything if it doesn't use my brain. I'm the same way.
the fact that she's bragging about that.
That would be a me line too.
I can do anything if I don't
Hold on,
use my brain.
I'm screenshotting that. I'm going to send it to someone later.
Don't sound so proud of that.
Well, I got nothing to worry about with physical stuff like swimming. Nobles tend to like strategic games like Reversi and card games. But I'm bad at those thinking games. To top it off, I haven't had a competition like this in a while, so I'm feeling pumped up.
Sister, you seem rather motivated, but if you lose, you'll have to do whatever you're told.
I still can't think of a good punishment. Making the leader speed eat desserts? No, that's not a punishment.
It's no use. We've lost her. I don't think a contest is a bad idea as long as we omit any problematic orders from the get-go.
That's true. For example, that would specifically target Lady Catarina. To do something should be banned.
Oh, is Lady Mary already admitting defeat?
Now, Prince Giordo, do you really believe that a fragile lady like myself could defeat a prince in swimming?
I believe it.
Did you say something, Prince Alan?
No, nothing at all.
There was that funny face contest, but that might be a bit difficult for everyone here. Sophia and Maria have already said they're tired from swimming. Sophia isn't too good at swimming in the first place. She's been taking frequent breaks. It wouldn't be fair if they had a tough punishment game. What kind of punishment game would be okay? Even Sophia and Maria did it. I dig through my memories of my past life trying to come up with anything when I'm reminded of a scene from a manga. Oh, how about adding meow to the end of your sentences?
Huh? Meow?
Meow? Yeah.
Sister, what are you talking about now? Catarina sure comes up with some interesting things. But what do you mean exactly?
For our punishment game, how about the loser ends every sentence with meow for the rest of the pool time? We're the only ones here, so how about it? Isn't that a great idea? If there's others here, it would be bad for our reputations as nobles, but it should be no issue at a private pool party. Besides, I want to hear them meow. I'm almost grinning ear to ear just thinking about it. Yeah, Mary, Sophia, and Maria are pretty, so it would definitely be cute.
Meow? I might. Oh, sorry, this one's yours.
I might be blessed with meowing Lady Catarina.
I wouldn't mind hearing it when we're all alone together, but that's not much benefit to the winner here. Never mind that. If I happen to lose, I have to say that every sentence.
Meow. I don't want to hear that.
It's a punishment for the listeners, too.
But Lady Catarina's meow. Ah! Of course, I must hear it.
But if Prince Giordo happens to win, he would just keep her all to herself.
I like I like how you call Giardo herself rather than himself. But it's okay. I think Alan would make fun of his brother. Dot dot dot. Oh wait, hold on. Everybody's got to see that one. It's got the whole group except for Catarina.
Well, she's down in the corner.
Oh, seems like everyone's frozen up. Maybe meowing is overdoing it. I thought it sounded fun, but they didn't like it. It can't be helped. I wonder if there's something else that could work. I groaned to myself, deep in thought, still floating on the swimming ring. Unable to come up with any good ideas, we ended up going with Keith and Mary's suggestion of putting it off until another day. Nope, we got a change of scenery. After leaving the pool, we head to our room to rest while preparations for the party are still underway. Phew, that was fun. As I dive onto my bed, I met with a soft, gentle fragrance. Smells good. I turn over and notice a small satchel by my pillow. The aroma seems to be coming from there. The satchel is adorably embroidered. It would be a hit at the shop back home. This is really a luxury liner. They put so much care into the details. Anyways, I had so much fun. Life was so hectic after enrolling at the academy, always on guard for doom flags. It's been too long since I've let loose. I only meant to work up an appetite with a bit of exercise, but now I'm starving. Yeah, I'm so hungry now. To be honest, I don't think I can wait until the party. The maid said she would be by soon to help me prepare, but my stomach is going to be roaring by the time we're done. That's how long preparations for these parties take. They'll pull my hair while squeezing my torso into a corset. Only after that will I look like a full-fledged noblewoman. I just want a little nibble before enduring the painful experience. I wonder if there's anything in the room. I look around the room hoping for some luxury fruit basket. Unfortunately, I don't find a thing. But if I go to the party as is, my stomach will be growling the whole time. It wouldn't look good for a duke's daughter to show up with a growling stomach. Keith would definitely scold me. Mother told me not to overeat at parties, right? I'll just get a bite beforehand. I think the person who guided us to our cabin said that you could get a light meal in the lounge. All right, let's get a little snack I get from the bed and head out the door. Another change of scenery. Oh, where was that lounge again? Where was that lounge again? I take a look around, but I have no idea where the lounge is. I don't remember seeing a place like that on the way from the pool. Well, I can just find someone and ask. I'm sure I'll come across a crew member if I keep walking around. So I begin to ramble in hopes of finding one. Another chain of scenery. I eventually make my way to the lounge, but it wasn't the one I wanted. I found myself at the gallery lounge. Wow, this must be the gallery lounge everyone is talking about earlier. Gorgeous paintings and other works of art line the room, and pianist plays live music. I notice a few other passengers relaxing on the sofas while appreciating the artwork. There's no one on the chairs or the couches. Art is nice and everything, but won't fill my stomach. No one seems to be eating. Did I show this change of scenery?
I'm not sure.
Well, there we go. There don't seem to be any servers. I decided to continue my hunt and come back another time. Just as I'm turning around, a flash color catches the corner of my eye. It zooms in on the thing. Here, it actually shows something. What is that? It's a necklace fitted with amber stone. It piques my curiosity, and I'm pulled towards it like a moth to a flame.
If I had a nickel for every time someone almost pronounced that word "pie-cued," I would now have 2 nickels.
Well, I knew the word, I just couldn't remember how to say it. I said it in my head before I read it out loud, and then when I went to read it out loud, I couldn't fucking remember what the word was. Observing it closely, I can see that the stone is slightly smudged, even though it's so
Intricately crafted. What a shame.
Yeah. I wonder what happened if I wipe and clean and reach out subconsciously. Ow! But my fingers bumped into the glass case first. All right, it's an art piece, so of course you can't touch it. But I wonder what kind of piece it is. That necklace is called the Witch's Eye. Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone suddenly speaks to me. I look to my side and see an unfamiliar man. Witch's Eye? It appears to stare back, doesn't it? Yes, if the light catches it on the right, or on it just right, it appears to stare back, doesn't it? But I wonder about the name. If it were meant to be eyes, 2 stones would have been better. Huh? My stomach just growled, and in front of a complete stranger, and now she's all embarrassed. Wow, what a shocking thunder that was. Smooth, Catarina. Huh? Thunder? There must have been a storm approaching. I was merely thinking to find a little thing to eat before it arrives. Growl? Fortunately, my stomach growls again, ruining my attempt to play it off. I don't think I can play dumb any longer. I looked up at him and see his shoulders shaking. Oh no, is he upset with me? Sorry, that wasn't really thunder. It was just my stomach. But as I panic on what to say, he looked at me with a smile. Haha, are you hungry? Unfortunately, this is all I have on me right now. But if you'd like, he produced something from his pocket.
It's drugs.
Here's some drugs. Oh, we gotta. Oh shit, we're missing them.
Gummy candies.
There you go. Okay, you read.
He holds in his hand what looks like a pack of gummy candies from my past life. They don't exist in Sorcier, so it's the first time I've seen them in this life.
It looks like a jelly bean.
Honestly, it looks like one of those Werthers. Butterscotch.
Oh, those things are good.
I actually do really like them. I almost jump for them and just barely come to my senses. As a Duke's daughter, I need to show proper etiquette. Thank you very much for the unique sweets. I would very much like to accept them. It's LSD. I thank him before taking the gummies and eating one. Oh, sorry, they're gummies. So actually, they're just edibles. Have you ever seen someone made like a giant ball of like, I don't remember if it's like THC or CBD or something, and it basically looks like one of the Dragon Balls.
Oh, nice.
It's almost like now I know why Goku always wanted them.
It's delicious. ... I knew it. ... But you go ahead.
By the way, I've never seen such a sweet in Sorcier. Is it from Quid? Oh, yes, I guess you could say that. Or rather, it's a hobby of mine. Huh? You make gummies as a hobby? That really is amazing.
Oh no! If he makes food, he's got a closer chance of getting her than the rest of them.
Well, I have more hobbies than just making sweets. But wait, what are gummies? Oh, Right. They look like gummy candies from my past life, but that doesn't mean they have the same name. Um, these have a gummy texture, so I thought maybe that's what they would be called. A gummy texture. Huh, that's quite an observation, but yes, that's perfect.
Woohoo! We named a candy that this guy made.
Actually, I haven't gotten a name for them yet. Might I take your suggestion and call them gummies? Huh? Should I really be the one naming them? Probably not, but you've done it already. I actually prefer that you named it. Is that okay with you?
I shall name them the Catarinas.
I don't mind at all, but it wasn't my idea in the first place, but oh well. Back to the gummies. He must be a wonderful cook if he can create something so delicious. It's a piece of candy, girl. The more I chew the gummies I was given, or sorry, I chew more of the gummies I was given, and the person in front of me laughs again. Is something the matter? No, I'm just happy to see that you're enjoying them so much. Well, they're just so delicious that
We might be getting a CG.
sister, don't take food from strangers. Don't go with them just because they said they'll give you food. She really is like a toddler. Hey, free candy.
Oh
Oh,
shit! Is this how she gets kidnapped?
I've completely forgotten how Keith's ever present warnings. Uh, sorry, I've completely forgotten about Keith's ever present warnings and have eaten the snacks already. This is bad. If Keith finds out about this, he'll be fuming. Keith always knows whenever I eat a secret snack. It's because he's a fucking stalker creep.
I know. He's like following her around every 5 seconds. It's like, I once ate a fruit I found in the garden at home, and he immediately figured it out, and I had eaten something from the yard. Oh, I know. If I ask for his name, we'll become friends, and it won't be taking food from a stranger anymore. Your name? May I have your name? Oh, sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Rozzy. Wait, Rozzy? Yeah, my name is Rozzy Lind. Just call me Rozzy. And as you may have realized, I'm from Quid. I'm Catarina. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't reveal that my father is a duke, so I just gave him my first name. Right, nice to meet you, Catarina. Sorry, it's a bit rude of me to be so casual. Not at all. I'm good with uptight formalities, so I don't mind it a bit. Oh, really? That's good. Okay, there's no need to be formal with me either. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Nice to meet you, Rozzy. Yeah. Rozzy squints his eyes a little as he smiles. Something about his face looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. He's the dude from earlier. Maybe we met somewhere before, at the ball somewhere, maybe, but I've never met someone from Quid. Must be imagining it. Well, we might have just passed each other as I was wandering around looking for food. By the way, Rozzy, have you been on to the ship's pool? I went there earlier. It was huge and so refreshing. Oh, the pool? No, I haven't gone. This is the only place I can come to relax. You like art? You didn't seem to know a lot about it, too. Oh, I come by again. When will I find you here, Rozzy? We're friends now, so I'd like to introduce him to Keith. But on hearing my question, Rozzy starts to dart away. Oh, well, he glances around us before moving closer to whisper in my ear. I'm actually not here as a passenger, but a member of the engineering department. Oh, really? He's so
Congenial.
congenial and elegant. I assumed he was acclaimed,
And acclaimed, yes.
acclaimed chef or chief chef of Quid. Okay,
Chief would have
or maybe another nobleman. He said he's in the engineering department, so maybe he mans the helm or does maintenance work. That's amazing in itself. I've heard that Quid technology is advanced, so I imagine his work must be quite impressive. I'm usually in my work clothes down on the bridge, but the bridge is cramped, so I disguise myself in regular clothes to sneak out for some fresh air on my breaks. But I look up at Razi when he trails off, and he's smiling impishly, his index finger on his lips. I'm counting on you to keep our little secret, otherwise, my colleagues aren't going to be very happy with me. He's probably older than me, too, but his boyish playfulness seems to fit him adorably well. I understand. If that's the case, it's our secret. That's what friends are for.
This dude's totally stealing jewelry.
Friends. Probably. Yes, you gave me those gummies, so we're friends now, and friends keep each other's secret. I'm an accomplice. I hold my hand out for a handshake, but Razi freezes up. Maybe forcing a friendship over a few gummies is pushing it after all. But I have a feeling that Roxy and I can become good friends. Keeping the ship moving is quite the feat. I'd like to talk to him about that too. Of course, I'd also like to avoid Keith yelling at me. I feel discouraged thinking he might reject me, but after a moment, Razi awkwardly shakes my hand. Sure. Thank you, Catarina. Thank goodness he didn't get weirded out. I should thank you for the delicious gummies. Thanks to the gummies I ate, my stomach, he stops, or thanks to the gummies I ate, my stomach has stopped growling. Then I hear someone calling, Lady Catarina, where are you? It must be the maid. Oh no, I have to go get ready for the party. I never did find the lounge, but I had a snack thanks to Razi, so I may as well head back. I bid Razi farewell, then meet up with the maid looking for me, return to my cabin. The entire time, maid dresses me. I'm reprimanded for leaving my room without telling anyone. We're back in the room. So we've seen this already, but change of scenery. After returning to my room, we take our time getting ready. Now that's all that's left is to wait for the party to start. Thanks to those hours of prep work, a proper lady stands before me in the mirror, or at least what looks like one. I still have the face of a villainess, but I will finally be able to do what I came here to do. I'm going to eat so much. I imagine the feast of quick cuisine and clench my fist in triumph. To be honest, their social functions are a pain, but my excitement for exquisite foreign food eclipses any worries. Thanks to the gummies from earlier, I'm full enough that my stomach isn't rumbling, but still hungry enough to enjoy the feast. I'm glad I requested to be given a little slack around my torso now that I have a bit more leeway than usual. I'm lost in anticipation until I hear a knock on the door. It looks like Keith is here. Keith will be escorting me at today's party. Mother and father both insisted. Now let's get this party started, shall we? I forcefully throw the door open and... Catarina, I'm here for you. Huh? Instead of Keith, Giordo stands before me. You look beautiful in that dress, Catarina. It's an honor to be able to escort you on this wonderful day. Escort, but it's supposed to be Keith today.
We are engaged, so it's only natural we enter the hall together. It's true that it's normal to have your fiance escort you to at the usual parties. But this is no regular party back home. Mother's lengthy lecture weighs on my mind. Her letter says that I should never leave Keith's side. It directed that Keith should not let me out of his sight. Though I'm her daughter, Mother doesn't trust me at all. I also feel much more at ease if Keith is with me. With Giordo, lots of important people will be coming to greet him. That would be such a hassle. My primary goal here is quid food, so I consider refusing. But in an elegant gesture, Giordo extends his hand expectantly. Now, Catarina, give me your hand. Well, thank you for the invitation, but
I want snacks.
sister, I'm coming in. At the same moment, the door behind Giorda opens once more, revealing Keith. Keith! Prince Giordo? Hello, Keith. You've certainly made a vigorous entrance. Though you may be her adoptive brother, entering a lady's room without her approval is rather unbecoming, is it not? You must excuse me, Prince Giordo. I thought I heard sister crying for help earlier.
Dun dun dun. Sometimes Keith comes in clutch, but he does it in a weird way and creepy way.
Great comeback, Keith. It seems like my internal pleading was heard. Great job, little brother. You are family after all. He's been brothers owned.
Which is worse than friend zone.
I see. You're as perceptive as always. Fuck, I'm cooked.
Very well. Let us meet again at the party. Hurry up, little Chad. Why are you trying to kidnap my sister? She is my fiance, so escorting her is a natural thing to do, isn't it? I've already promised to escort sister. Our mother and father have requested I do so. That must be quite a burden for you as a brother. Worry not, I will happily fulfill this duty. No, that will be quite all right. Tonight's party is not like a formal palace ball. It's nothing to trouble you over, Prince Giordo. As family, it is my duty to escort my sister today. There's no need to be so considerate, Keith. I simply cannot agree to another man by my fiance's side, even her adopted brother. Those two are getting heated over something I don't get again. I've been feeling out of the loop so often lately. It's nice to see them getting along, but as the older sister, I do feel a little lonely. In the game story, Giordo and Keith didn't have a good relationship, so it's a mystery how they ended up so close. Lady Catarina, are you in there? Hey, it's Maria. I hear the voice of my savior and quickly open the door. All right,
it's everyone.
Here's a nice picture of them all. And of course, Mary has those things out again. Oh, it's not just Maria, but everyone else too.
Those things.
Those things. I have to be appropriate. Good evening, Lady Catarina. Oh, I smell a wonderful fragrance in your room too. Oh, I didn't do Mary's voice. Oh, well. All right, there's this sachet with some cute embroidered that too. Did you also have one in your room, Mary? Yes, the fragrance is a little different, but there is one in my room as well. There's also one in my room. It's not scented like the other either. Oh, they maybe every room got a different scent. What a wonderful gesture. Gesture, not jester. Yes, truly. There you go, guys. There you go, chat. Speaking of which, Marquess Werder, the ship's prime investor, also runs a cosmetic business for ladies of high society. Oh, really? Yes, I've heard he amasses his wealth through a number of businesses. It may well be suggestion from Marquis Werder himself.
Marquis Werder does happen to be renowned as a brilliant young entrepreneur.
Yes, I believe I recall that perfume sold Marquis Werder's business are very popular.
Are sachets popular too?
No, I don't believe there are any sachets among his merchandise lineup. Perhaps they were prepared specifically for this occasion. Wow, Mary's really keeping up with the rumor mills. Mary is a lady among ladies, the flower of society. I'm sure all sorts of information passes her ears. His cosmetic business mainly targets women. I wonder if he's planning to sell this sachet in the future tonight. Aristocrats love new curiosities. When they find these in their cabin, people may find themselves wanting some for their homes. Even here, we're working to gain customers. Marquez is a keen businessman. There was a time in the past I wanted to sell Earth dolls, but I gave up because it would have taken too much work. I've overcome my doom flags, but maybe I should study his methods in case I need to start a new life in exile. No, no doubt these satchels or sachets will have become the talk of the town. By the time we return, I wonder how many kids or how many kinds there are.
The ladies seem to like the fragrance a lot.
Keith comments, look around the room with a furrowed brow. Oh, you don't like it, Keith?
It's not that I dislike it, but, well, yes, personally, it's a bit too strong for me.
I see. I think it smells nice, but everyone has their own preference. As I nod to myself, I hear someone next to me clear their throat conspicuously. Of course, it's fucking Giordo.
Never mind that. Mary, what brings you all here?
Oh, yes. We came to invite Lady Catarina to the party.
Mary, were you not to have Alan escort you? Alan is your fiancé, is he not?
Oh, it's hardly an issue so long as we enter the hall together. Anyways, I came to the invite her so that we could all go together. Quid's custom differ a bit from ours, and I heard their parties today is not one of formal variety. That is why I thought we could go with Lady Catarina. A party that isn't formal. Now, what that I've been waiting for. Speaking of which, I think Keith may have mentioned that too. I will lecture so much that I went into survival mode and prepared as though, yeah, it would be another formal party. But if that's the case, then I could probably eat as much as I want. Hearing that the party will be fairly casual is making me even more excited. Then let's all go together and let's all enjoy Canadian food together. Canadian food together. As I clench my fist in triumph,
Poutine.
I see Giordo and Keith nod quietly, their blank eyes staring far into the distance. Where the fuck are you, little Chad?
I understand. If you insist, Catarina. Yes, I suppose that would be the safest. But at the very least, may I, your fiancé, have the first dance?
No.
Sister, be sure not to find yourself alone. Also, don't overeat.
Fuck you, Keith. I do what I want. Lady Catarina is going to be so much fun, right?
Come, Catarina. May I have your hand?
No. No, that's my hand, Lady Catarina. Everyone seems so excited for this. Yeah, I really love being with them all. Oh, we got a thing. All right, so I got go eat last time. If we do be an escort, I feel like it's either Giardo or Keith, and fuck both of them, right? So be ladylike or hum as I go.
I feel like be ladylike is a little too out of character.
All right, hum as I go. I don't know whose icon that is. But but the chat got to see it, so maybe they'll figure it out when we keep talking. Oh, it's Alan's. We got Alan's.
Even if you don't look, even if you don't look it, you're still a noble woman. You shouldn't sing while walking.
I was humming as my mind drifted to the promise of dinner, but Alan brings me back to reality with an
Exasperated
look. I can't help it. This is the first time I've ever experienced quick cuisine.
That may be true, but that tune.
Oh, did you notice? It's the same one you played at the graduation party, Prince Alan. I've grown fond of that melody and find myself singing it all the time. When I tell Alan that, he turns red and laughs bashfully.
I see. If you like it that much, I'd be happy to play it for you again.
Oh, I'd love to listen as well. What do you think, Lady Catarina? That's kind of what she sounds like in the actual anime. Yes, it would be great if Prince Alan could have a recital on board the ship too.
Yeah.
I won't allow you to get ahead of me.
What are you talking about?
Alan's Alan likes her, but he's like he doesn't actively pursue it because he's married to or he's engaged to Mary. And then the funny thing is both of them have a meeting and they're both talking about how they both like Catarina and that's why they want to hold off their marriage. Why, nothing at all. You haven't realized that it's fine. I watched Mary whisper something into Alan. Something to Alan. How do you whisper something in Alan? Whisper something to Alan and then smile widely. We got a big smile over there for Mary's face, and Alan still looks uncomfortable. Although the two are engaged, they don't really seem to be lovey-dovey to me, but they do seem close, like siblings. Continue our lively chat on the way to the party hall. There's nothing to be afraid of as long as I'm with my friends. Let's see. Hold on. I think there's a... I don't want to... That's not the button. Nope. Oh, shit. Damn it. That's the button. So we just skipped two things accidentally. Hold on. I think it's X. No. No. Shit. Oh.
You're fucking up, Biggles.
No.
Man, what are you even doing?
Wait, hold on. I can fix this. Hey. Load. I quick saved, I thought.
Clearly not.
Backlog. All right.
I think you're going a little too far back.
Okay. Okay.
Premier Set Norden.
Yeah, okay. So I fucked up a lot, guys, so we're in the backlog. But hold on. All right. Can I, if I click this? Okay. Now, hold on. Save. All right. Woohoo! I fixed it! I win. All right, go ahead. Read. Or I'll read. Premier Chet Norden begins to speak using the tools like a microphone powered by wind magic. I want to start eating already. I wanted to start eating already. I've lost count of all the passionate gazes I've shared with the mountain of food across the party hall. We are still listening to the speech from Premier Chet of Quid, who has the leading role at the function. Just when I think his speech is finally over, he begins to introduce Marquise Ryle Werder, whose investments made the project possible. And after this, Giordo will speak as a member of the royal family and a guest of honor. I would now like to ask His Highness Giordo, third Prince of the Kingdom of Sorcier, for his address. Of course. Speeches drag on since I'm standing in the front as the Duke's daughter. There's no way I can sneak away a bite. Of course, even a regular social parties isn't uncommon to be busy greeting people that I don't have time to eat. But they're talking way too much. Feels just like those long-winded school assemblies in my past life. Now that I think of it, Chet definitely looks like a principal. My concentration begins to wane as I listen to their droning, but by the end, I'm not even processing it anymore. There's only a few nobles from Quid here, but still, I tried to be proper noblewomen. Yet those delicious smells wear me down. Oh, I wonder what that oddly shaped one is. I bet it tastes great.
Sister, are you even listening?
Sushi doesn't seem like it's on the menu, but those other seafood dishes look tasty.
She's definitely not listening.
Really? They're taking too long? She can't help it. I gulp down my saliva, anticipating the new foods that await. The pull is becoming positively magnetic. The speech is finally ended. Now comes socializing, exchanging pleasantries. All right, now's my chance. Little Chad, where are you? I'm readying myself to beeline for the buffet, but
My. Lord Keith Clays and Lady Catarina Clays as well. It is my honor to welcome you today.
what? For some reason, Ryle and Chet have decided to come straight to greet us first. There are lots of important looking old guys over there. Why not get that way? Or why not go that way?
Sister, you're among the highest in status as the daughter of a duke. Prince Alan and Lord Nicol are with us as well. Keith reads me like a book.
Dun, dun, dun. It is what it is. Since they approached us, I must play my part and return the greeting.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Catarina Clays. I thank you for inviting us here today. We thank you for coming. We have heard great things about you from the Academy. You honor me. I force the best smile I can, doing my part as a noblewoman, but the conversation halts. Should I find something to talk about? In these situations, a proper aristocrat would have a few words of consideration for the other party. But I was zonked out during the speech, so I can't think of a single thing.
Nice.
I rack my brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I just bought. Sorry. Wrong quote. I rack my brain in a panic for a moment before remembering the topic of the cabin earlier. Oh, by the way, Marquis Verder, were the sachets in our rooms on your suggestion? I heard from my friends that the sachets in each room have a different fragrance. I am surprised that you noticed. It is a product that I was thinking of bringing to the market in the near future.
All right. Do you see how he has that icon next to his name? I think this might be one of the love interests. I think.
Huh.
Who knows?
I have arranged one to be placed in each room in the hope they might make your trip even the tiniest bit more comfortable.
Especially if I remove the chat for a second, to where we can't see the chat, and you look at the overlay, he could be this dude above us or above you.
The pirate looking dude?
Yeah, the pirate motherfucker. So maybe he is trying to kidnap us and make us his bride.
What are you on about? In my experience, many first time travelers are unused to traveling by ship, finding themselves ill at the scent of the sea.
Yeah, maybe it's like how the Trojan War started, where they just get the like Catarina is Helena or whatever. It takes them and then they go to war and kill each other all over a girl. We all know all the characters in this thing would go to war for Catarina.
Oh my, that's a wonderful act of consideration.
See, that's what I was thinking. Great
Great
save.
Way to
Yeah,
go, Catarina.
there we go. Yeah.
I'm integrating nicely into this social gathering, if I do say so myself. I'm sure they must be busy as hosts, so they should go and greet all the other nobles soon. I think I can finally get some food, but then...
Then Giordo cockblocks me. Oh, never mind. This guy did.
By the way, young miss in the dress, are you the light magic user?
Their attention turns to Maria now as they continue to linger. Yes, I would like to express my utmost gratitude for the special invitation. Ah, so you are the rumored ... Thank you very much for preparing such a beautiful dress. I'm glad I'm able to thank you personally. No, not at all. You have our thanks for accepting the invitation. Marquess Werder, you have excellent sense. That dress is very becoming. You flatter me. Speaking of which, I would like to ask you something in regards to your light magic. They must think it's a rare opportunity to meet someone with light magic, so they start to ask Maria numerous questions. Chet seems especially interested. I recall Quid doesn't have any magic of its own. Still, I think they're getting a bit aggressive with the questions. They seem to have forgotten the rest of us entirely, and they're talking to Maria. Even Maria appears a bit distressed. I don't like those two. Huh? Sophia whispers with uncharacteristic dissent. Mary nods in agreement.
Their faces may not show it, but in truth, they're making a valuation of her. While this does happen all the time, and Maria's talent for light magic is a rarity, it's not surprising, and yet I cannot help but find it unpleasant.
Thinking about it, Mary is well versed in the matters of social upper class, so I'm sure her hunch is correct. Maria is such a sweet girl, so I can understand wanting to heap praise upon her, but...
Very nice, Miss Maria. You are most certainly excellent.
No, not at all. These compliments are getting excessive. They lay it on thick as she doesn't even know how to respond anymore. Having to deal with these upper class stiffs probably makes Maria as tired and hungry as it does me. Okay, I gotta protect her. Excuse me for interrupting. I nonchalantly slipped the conversation, drawing a dubious look from Rel and Ket. What is it, Lady Catarina? Can see their irritation all over their faces. I completely understand wanting to keep talking to a beauty like Maria. Let's save again. I think we're almost at the next chapter, and we might have to come back another day where little Chad is here so he can fucking read.
Make him read for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, fucker. He said I wouldn't have to read anything. He said he'd read it all. You remember that? Fucking little Chad breaking us. And interrupting is this. Wait, and interrupting like this is bad manners. If I recall, Keith managed to interrupt a conversation to talk to me once. He said something like, "Apologies, but we must go and greet one of our teachers to whom we deeply indebted." Yeah, I think that's how it went. When I was being pinned by Giordo, Keith had said, "The lady over there is waiting for you," and pulled me away. I thought it would be a bad to lie about someone wanting to talk to Rao or Ket, so I adapted it a bit. Aristocrats hold elegance in high regard, so it's only natural for a student to go and greet their teacher, I think. Oh, I see. Excuse me for keeping you here for so long. Not all. Maria is so kind and adorable. Even as a woman, I understand why do you be so eager to conversing with her. Talking with Maria is just so fun. I nod, trying to meet halfway with these men, but for some reason, Giordo and Alan are snickering away just out of their sight. Contrast, Ryle and Chet make awkward, complicated expressions. Did I say something bad? Of course, it would be rude of us to keep her to ourselves. Now, if you excuse us, then please enjoy your stay. And Ryle clear their throat and then quickly move away. Maria placed a hand upon her chest and sighs a relieved smile. Lady Catarina, thank you.
Not a problem. I'm sure it was tough being bombarded with so many questions. Aren't you tired?
I'm fine, thanks to you, Lady Catarina.
That's great. I'm glad I was able to help out a friend. And now for my just rewards.
To the food!
Oh my, what a dashing gentleman.
Hmm?
I turned to the sudden cheering to find a man in a military uniform surrounded by women.
There you go, dude.
He is a soldier of Quid. What was his name again?
Sorcerer Noblewoman A is his name.
I don't think that little flower icon on the name bar actually means anything.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
you see.
Yeah, well, when we got Nico, we got his logo, and then when we got Alan, we got his logo in the right. So that's why I thought maybe it was.
Say, how about we have a little chat? I would love to get to know you. I am on duty. Do not impede me.
What a dick. The man in uniform continues to walk, pushing his way through the swarm of women. His expression makes his irritation plain as day and showing the women no interest at all. That icy stare, it's so dreamy. Wow, he feels like a tsundere character from an otome game, which we all know what a tsundere is. If this was an otome game, that would have been his introductory scene, but who is he?
Tsundere level over 9,000.
That man's Naval Rear Admiral Frederick of the Kingdom of Quid. I didn't know how to say his name, so I just made noise. Oh shit. Hold on, I fucked one up.
It was really just that. A rear admiral?
Yes, son of a low-ranking noble, he was recruited to the military by Premier Chet. His young age bellies his rank and skill
Belies.
belies. But he's also famous for hating women because he is what they call a homosexual.
Oh,
Right? That's why he would hate a woman, right?
I see. So that's why he's being so unfriendly with the ladies.
Yeah. He prefers dudes. He'll probably hit on Keith. Let's get him a date with Keith so he stops being creepy.
Mary's information network really is a sight to behold. She even knows the juicy details on nobility of Quid.
Sights to behold. Mary's. Speaking of which, the popularity of men from Sorcier is at an even split between Lord Keith and Lord Nico.
Huh?
Nico and Keith, why?
I understand Nicol with his devilish aura, but I had no clue my brother was so popular.
He used to be a playboy, remember? In the game.
Well, he is a romanceable character in the Otome game.
There we go.
He acts more like a mom than a playboy, but he's still just as handsome, I suppose. But Giordo and Alan are also romanceable characters, right? There's no way they aren't just as popular. Why are Prince Giordo and Prince Alan not up there? Those two belong to the royal family and have the kind of looks that make ladies melt. I ponder until Mary whispers the answer to me.
Unmarried and unengaged men usually monopolize the popularity polls.
Oh, right. Giordo is engaged to me.
Poor girl. I really should remember, but since I don't really think about it, it slipped my mind. In an effort to avoid my doom flags, I told Giordo that I wouldn't mind calling it off at any time, but he always flatly refuses. Still wonder if he'll go and fall in love with Maria someday. But through this whole year at the academy, I haven't seen anything that even remotely resembles a love flag. I may be Giordo's fiance right now, but because I always assume it's called off, I never think of myself as such. The popular guys, huh? Wait, what about Marquise Werder?
Well, although Marquis Verde does have a handsome face, he isn't too popular. Meaning he may also be engaged?
Nope.
No, Marquis Verde is already married. Huh? Married?
That was unexpected. Sophia and Maria also look surprised. But married nobility will usually attend parties along their spouses, and he's the host, so all the more reason. It's normal for a marquis's wife to stand at his side during parties. Seeing our reactions, Mary's continued in a hushed tone. Marquise Werder married a few years ago, but his wife has only joined him for a handful of events. You could count them on one hand.
Oh my.
And those rare occasions were done with the intention of introducing her to others. After fulfilling the bare minimum expected of a member of nobility, she was never seen again. Oh, fuck, he killed her. We're going to have to solve a murder mystery in this.
Could she have fallen ill?
Boss Hog, so we speak about like this Otome game all the time. So we're fucking playing it, but I'm not allowed to stream it. So we're not actually showing it all the time.
Biggles is holding me hostage and making me read to him for 3 hours.
This is little Chad's fault. All right. He should have been here. He said he was going to be here and he said he was going to do all the reading. And that fucker lied and fucking bailed. Whoa. No. Could she have fallen ill? No, I've never heard of anything for her being sickly. So what up, Boss Hog? Uh, usually we would just talk about it, but we might have to do another fucking stream of this because of him, or maybe we'll just fucking record it when he can actually be here and just make him read it all, and we'll just like show up randomly. Go for it.
Then maybe they don't get along?
According to those who have seen them together, the Marquis is rather conscientious of his wife. Oh, boy, I've been here for a while. Thanks, Boss Hog. I'm sorry you have to hear our fucking words. I was just scared to admit I was here. Thanks, Boss Hog. The rumors have it that the truth is she is the apple of his eye, but that he dares not show it in public. This is rough.
Oh, so. Oh.
Oh, I'm Catarina. I have a deep
Apple
voice
of
now.
his eye. That sounds wonderful. I'm sure their lives together are sweet. Sophia mumbles in fascination. Sophia sure loves her romance novels. Just listening to this is stimulating her fantasies.
Wow.
Her NTR fantasies, yes.
My parents are also quite close, so maybe they're like that. After Keith was adopted, my mother falsely believed that he was the father's child from an affair, and they almost got divorced. But after the situation was cleared up, things swung back around, and now they're closer than ever. Speaking of which, I wonder how Mother's cold is. If only Anne was here to tell me. My thoughts are interpreted by the resounding return of my grumbling stomach. Oh, yeah, I'll feast to partake. True, girls' talk fills the heart, but it's food that fills the stomach. This once in a lifetime opportunity won't wait. I'll tell Mary and the others I'm going over to eat and prepare to move out. She finally get her food? Oh,
Finally, time to dig in, bound to get interrupted. I move through the party hall in high spirits, heading toward the table filled with food.
But there are so many people, I'm barely making progress. Most of the passengers must gather here, as it is the first day. Can't really see the tables with all these people. It wouldn't be right for me to push people along or people aside to get through. So I was making a little progress, then someone holds out their hands. May I have this dance? Excuse me, I want to eat, fucker. Someone seemingly of Quid invites me to dance, and I completely freeze. I've never experienced this in Sorcier. Giordo is the prince of Sorcier and my fiance, so no one besides my childhood friends ever asked me to dance. What am I supposed to do here again? Should I just go with it and dance, or do I say I'm hungry and excuse myself? As I mull it over, someone steps between us.
It's Giordo.
This fucking guy.
Catarina, you haven't forgotten our promise, have you?
Huh? Promise?
You promised me the first dance. You were being a good girl and waiting for me, yes? Huh?
Just give me my fucking food, Giordo, or the fucking engagement is over.
Seeing the glint in Giordo's smile, the noble from Quid nervously slides away. Giordo, as the guest of honor, has been making his rounds and greeting everyone. This man must have recognized him immediately. I don't remember that promise, though.
Giordo can get rather aggressive at times like these. He takes my hand as I hesitate. Uh-oh, we got a memory scene.
Then Giordo escorts me to dance, my stomach doing a different dance all the while. Prince Giordo, I'd like to get some food and Oh, Catarina, you are so charming.
Let the girl eat, fucker.
He's not listening. And so I am trapped. I wanted to make a break for it when the music ended, but Giotto wraps his arms around my waist. His escort has no openings, and I find myself settling in for yet another song. When dancing without switching partners, it's typical to finish with the first or second song, I thought. So the food.
I just want food, motherfucker.
Just one more tune. It's the perfect chance to show the people of Quid.
That way they can see the whole thing.
To show them that he's the prince, but Giordo already went around greeting them. You dense motherfucker. That skull is made of fucking uranium.
I feel like Giordo's going to get a doom flag here pretty soon. We're going to have the pirate kill him.
To show that you belong to me.
I am not an item or an object.
Yes, you are, Biggles.
I am just a hungry lady, and I just want some food.
We're going to repeal the I forget which amendment it is, but we're going to repeal the one that gives you rights.
19th.
The 19th? Okay.
There you go, guys. There's your CG. With a soft chuckle, Giordo dances gracefully. I hear sighs of admiration around us and the growling of my belly. You are always so lovely, my cute little princess. Giordo can say such cheesy lines with ease. I'm reminded again that he is a romanceable character in an otome game. But he's going after the wrong person. I almost say aloud, Maria is the protagonist in the game, not me. I really wonder why they haven't fallen for Maria yet. She's so attractive, too. But perhaps they will discover their love during this very voyage. If that happens, I'll have to give them my full support. I can tell that you're thinking of something strange, my adorable fiancé, but in this moment, I want to have eyes only for me. Giordo pulls me closer by my waist and places his lips a hair from my ear. Catarina, I will never call off our engagement. This is my promise to you. Huh? Giordo breathes on my ear, feels ticklish, or breath on my ear.
I am dumbfounded, unsure of what just happened. Then the song ends.
Hurry up, little Chad. Otherwise, we're going to have to do this a second night where it's all you. If I don't ask fast, he might pull me into another dance, so I snap out of it and move. Really, my stomach is making the decision. Thank you for such a wonderful dance, Catarina. I'm hungry from all the dancing, so I'm going to go enjoy the quick cuisine now. I curtsy gracefully and quickly move away from Giordo. I'm quick on my feet, and the other nobles rushing to meet Giordo quickly fill the gap between us. Finally, I'm free. Phew, that went well. Now it's time for the food. First matter of business, a drink. A waiter walks past me carrying a tray with drinks. Oh, excuse me, may I have a drink? Of course. How about this? It's a juice made from berries grown in Quid. Thank you. I receive the beautiful red glass and begin to gulp it down.
Catarina. Lord Nicol? I turn, hearing Nicol's voice, and notice him carrying a plate filled with food and desserts.
The fucking hero. Okay, he needs to be the one we go after because she's like, she likes him, and now he's bringing food. It's like he's the superhero she's needed this whole fucking chapter.
I need a hero. I can't sing.
I need a hero. Just bringing all the food to me.
Holding on to a hero till the end of the night.
Just so you guys know, our resident Subaru here is also our resident Bonnie Tyler. And our Gunner. He has all the roles on the channel. I turned hearing Nico's voice, and I noticed him carrying a... Oh, you already read that.
I noticed that you didn't get the chance to try the food you were looking forward to. If you'd like, you can have this. The only one who's paying attention to what she wants.
I know.
Thank you so much, Lord Nico. Nico is so considerate. Even here, in the middle of a party, he's always perceptive of those around him. I take the plate and fork from him and begin to look at all my delicious options. They all look so good. And it's party food, so they all look elaborate.
Dun dun dun.
There's a spicy looking octopus dish that's supposedly quite mild, a heavily spiced meat dish, and a vividly colored salad. Where should I begin?
Well, we're going to ask Nico because we've already said go for the fish. So we're going to keep going with Nico because we feel like that's going to be what works, you know? Especially because she seems to actually only like him and he's coming in clutch. So we're going to ask him. And that goes towards his route too. So there we go.
Is there anything in particular, or is there anything particularly good? I look at Nico for some advice since he's the one who got the food.
All right, let me save real quick. Okay.
I haven't heard of anything in particular, but the fruits in the salad are grown exclusively in Quid. You mean these? I start on the salad as suggested and taste a flavor I've never had before. It's delicious.
This must be the flavor of Quid. There's a sweetness and sourness that complements each other the way that I've never tasted in Sorcier. I have to get everyone to try this too. Actually, I wonder if they're already eating.
I look around the party hall and see Giordo and Keith caught up with some noblewoman. Speaking of, those two are always making their rounds for greetings, even at regular parties, so they rarely ever get to eat. It seems like today will be no different. I should get some of the food and save it for them, like Nicole did for me.
She's considerate too. Look at that.
I wonder how Maria and the others are doing. I look for Maria, Mary, and Sophia. It appears the three of them are together. But they aren't eating. Men approach them one after another. Wow, they're so popular. I observe for a moment. Sophia and Maria are the ones being approached, while Mary is warding the men away. I thought that I might need to intervene, but Mary seems to have things under control, so I think it'll be fine.
Good work, Mary.
Still, it looks as though they haven't had a chance to eat yet. Once I finish, I'll get them some when I get my seconds. Wait, I don't remember seeing Alan anywhere.
Oh, is he going to be at the piano because we were humming the song?
Where did he go? I glance around in search of him, and Nicole turns to look. Alan is over there. Where? I follow Nicole's line of sight and notice Alan performing with a violin. ... Alan plays with ease and grace. It looks like he's completely caught up in the moment. As a royal prince, Alan was specially invited to perform for the Vinculum's maiden voyage, celebrating the friendship of Quid and Sorcier. Wow, Prince Alan's performance is as spellbinding as ever. Alan is famous for being a musical prodigy. His performance is flawless, and the nobles in the party stand enthralled by him. The rest of the band plays accompaniment, supporting his performance. The harmony is so magical, I almost forgot to eat as I listen. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, Alan's performance is great. I should tell him that after he finishes. I'm sure he will be thirsty after a performance like that. It might be a good idea to bring him a drink when I do. Speaking of which, that drink was so good. I think about getting another for myself when I get Alan's, as I take a bite of my dessert. The depth of flavors that fill my mouth makes my eyes light up. Wow, this is amazing!
It's rich yet lightly sweet while I'm absorbed in the taste. I hear slight chuckles from behind me. I'm glad to hear it. The moment Nico smiles, he admits a torrent of his devilish charm. I'm being hit point blank. She's losing it. I can't withstand it. Feeling dizzy, I take a step back and feel someone's hand steadying my shoulders.
Sister, are you all right?
Ah!
That was bad. I was about to collapse from the devilish aura again.
All around me, noble ladies drop like flies. His power is simply too great. It's the gap between the smile and his usual expression.
Catarina, are you all right? Yes, thank you, Lord Nicol. You too, Keith. I'm fine now. I stand up with Keith's help and eat another dessert to regain my strength.
This one is good too. Nico should know, or sure knows how to pick good food. Keith, this moose is delicious. Do you want to try some?
Oh, yes, I'd love to. But maybe not right now.
No need to be shy about it. No, I'm not that hungry right now. Huh? Keith has a sweet tooth just like me. I thought he's been busy or too busy making the rounds to get anything to eat. Truly, he'd be scolding me about overeating, but... ... Keith stares out into the party hall vacantly. Could it be that he's got the chills from the pool water and has a stomach ache? No, maybe he came across a noblewoman during his rounds and can't forget her. If that's the case, I wonder who could it be. I follow Keith's line of sight, but I just can't tell. In any case, I wonder what's the matter. I keep an eye on Keith for the rest of the party as he continues to act strangely. It wasn't until that I realized I missed my chance at a second helping of the special cuisine. Well, Lady Catarina, I excuse myself now. Good night. Hold on, let's save. I think we're almost at the next chapter, right? I hope, maybe.
I think you said that like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that little Chad still hates us. He didn't even come in. We started early for a reason. Because it's been taking forever. Why does he hate us so? The maid helped me change into my pajamas, leave as I roll over the bed. So tired. Look, it shows her pajamas over down there in the bottom left.
Pajamas.
So tired. It's finally over. All is said and done. Today was a fulfilling day. The most fun I had at the pool. It was great getting to mess around with everyone. The party wasn't so bad. I think we'll be able to take it through the week. Just as the rumor said, the party wasn't so formal. It was much more easy-going than the balls of Sorcier. I usually find those parties so depressing, but since all of my friends were with me, I didn't have a moment to dwell on it. I think I could get through this without enraging mother. Still so much happened at the party, so much that it's hard to remember anything. But what left the strongest impression on me was Nico's smile. Let's go with
The food would be Nico.
yeah. We got to go with the food again. All right, we're doing it. It had to be the food. So delicious. Nico's choice were perfect. I think that's the most balanced meal that I've ever had, which is so funny because I didn't get shit for Nico in the first run.
Well, I think what really helped was choosing the can everyone see much earlier, and then it immediately turns to him and his sister.
And then there was the bucket, which was him.
Mhm.
And then we just got lucky and just started picking all his stuff. So this is what Nico is like an older brother, so maybe he's gotten good at thinking what others might like. I should ask Nico for a recommendation again for tomorrow's party. Either way, I want to eat my fill of that feast tomorrow. I didn't get to eat until I was satisfied today. I was so preoccupied with how Keith was acting, I completely forgot to eat. Usually, I'd get at least a couple more plates, so I'm not exactly full right now. But considering how delicious the food was today, I'm sure tomorrow will be just as lovely. Tomorrow night is another party. Since it's not the first, it shouldn't be too awkward if I go straight for the food. I better get some sleep early so I'm ready for tomorrow, and I think it begins to drift off. All right, we hit the next chapter. Without little chat here, it's going to be hard for us to keep reading because I'm already done. So I'm going to save here.
I'm fucking tired, man.
Yeah,
I'm tired, boss.
We're going to be done with that. Okay, we're good. And no more of the game for today. We're going to have to do another one. Maybe we won't do it on a Monday. Maybe I'll find a way to get little chat actually here. Maybe we'll record it so you can actually see the gameplay.
See, I think he knew what was going on and like intentionally avoided us. So just lie to him and like get him in here.
He fucking was like, I'm going to do all the reading. And he was like, haha, fuck you guys. Now he's blaming his wife. How dare he? All right, so do we want to talk about anything before this? Because I'm almost out of breath and can't fucking keep talking.
Dude, my brain is fried. I am tired.
All right, well, if that's the case, we're just going to leave now. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for being here.
It's just for the plot, but we all know it is probably not. Little chat with another slice of life. Biggles keeps talking about another villainess. And in a trope beneath the side of the Watashi tachi wa sorera wa subete bunseki shimasu. It's the Biggles breakdown, another anime night, fighting over shows and the plots. It's time for the Biggles breakdown.